TV HQ. It's And what is up, everybody? You are tuned in to Screen Time, episode 127. I am your host, Tony, and producer for the day. Welcome into the Downtime TV studios here in beautiful Bridgeport, Connecticut at the Knowlton. Today, we have a very special guest at the table here who's loving the jams right now. It's Michael.
Hey, guys.
Hey, Michael.
Rocket Power.
Wow, dude. Wonderful shirt.
Thank you.
Wonderful day. Wonderful table. Michael's hard at work. He's got some notes going on. We're gonna have a
dude,
nice.
I'm in it. New year, new me, Tony.
Baby.
We just talked about tell the fans.
Hell yeah.
I said one of my New Year's resolutions is to be more engaged if I'm on a show. So I'm on the show. I'm engaged.
Hell yeah. I feel engaged with you.
Yes,
Yes,
we're engaged.
to you.
Energy.
Whoa.
Hey.
Very special episode for you.
Put a ring on it.
And who's that, Tony?
Dude, that's Renee.
Trying to chime in.
I know,
She feels the energy. Wants
okay,
a hand.
I'll take it.
Yeah.
Oh.
She
Oh, she
couldn't
had
hear.
headphones
I know,
on.
she doesn't have the headphones on.
There
He did the
was-
buzzer. I know, he's just joking.
Just kidding.
Dude. Oh my gosh. A lot going on today. Very special episode, as you guys know. Episode 127. We're getting up there. Looming at episode 130 of a lot of great news to talk about today. And I did tease a little bit as
Sorry.
Michael's gonna have his very own news portion of the episode as well.
I am.
But we have a lot to get to. This is really.
Are you crazy? Is this crazy? You didn't expect this earlier.
No, certainly not.
Like coming into the day, you didn't say, "Wow, screen time is gonna be high energy." I'm excited to do this with Mike, even though you're always excited to do something with me. But I know because it's what you're gonna say. But I'm saying like you weren't expecting this.
No. I was not expecting this level of energy for screen time from you. I thought I would be at the table, honestly, but I like that you're at the table because you got a lot going on over there, man.
I know.
There's buddy. So I'm super pumped to see really what you got for us. But like I was saying, this is like kind of like for me. I think this is like our first episode of the year because the first episode was just talking about what we're looking forward to. But this is really like the first like coming at you with some tidbits of news, the hot off the press news, dude. So I'm super stoked. This first thing, we're gonna hit you with a little scaries here, a few scaries in our trailer. The first trailer we're gonna be watching is for Evil Dead Rise. I know what you're thinking. It sounds kind of stupid. And it's like, Tony, Halloween was technically it's New Year. Halloween's months ahead here. But this movie's coming out in April in theaters, April 21st to be exact of this year. And, not a lot kind of is, I guess, really expected of this movie in terms of, director or actors or anything like that. But it's very interesting to me, honestly, from what I've been seeing with kind of horror movies, because we had that movie come out that the name escapes me right now of the clown. Terror. Shit, dude.
I'm not familiar, or I would chime in on this.
I know. It came out. Isn't it like Terrifier? That's it.
Sounds not scary.
I know, but it's not that it's scary. It's just like the gore, and the killings are so like crazy, like fucked up. That I think it kind of reintroduced, a different standard to horror movies. Because I saw this trailer, and it's not exactly, Terrifier-esque. I would say it's a little bit probably, bigger budget. It does look like it had a bigger budget. And it definitely seems to be more about like spirits and not so much just like a killer person. But nonetheless, this movie is fucking terrifying. So we're gonna take a look at the trailer right now, Michael.
Mm.
The first few seconds, right? Just let you know it's rated R, I guess. Oh.
What's up? Sis, I had the most beautiful dream. It was a perfect day. And all I could think about was how much I wanted to cut you all open and then climb inside your bodies
Oh,
so that we could stay one happy family.
oh, my God, like already.
When I was just
I kill her.
a
She's dead.
little girl, I asked
Where-
my mother,
What is this, Daddy? I found it.
what will I be? Will I be pretty? Will I be rich? Here's what she said to me.
Open up now.
You don't look so good, Mom.
Nothing a big old kiss from you won't fix.
Future's not ours to see.
I'm getting this out of here. I promise.
You'd be a good mom someday, honey.
Oh, yeah?
You know how to lie to kids. Mom?
Mommy's with the maggots now.
What will be, will be.
I'll tell you right now, that's a movie, Tony, I would fall asleep at.
Oh my God, I think you were falling asleep during the trailer
Yo,
there.
honestly,
bud.
I was getting a little
my
tired.
Gosh, dude,
It's for the
that's funny.
trash.
Nothing.
Nothing. Zero.
Why?
Because I hate horror films that are
Really?
trash. That they're dead. I'd kill them. If I'm in that situation from the get-go, weirdness done. I wouldn't kill him obviously right away, but I don't like the fake stuff of horror films. If you want to scare me, make it real.
So like you would be more scared when it's like a typical like a guy just on the run killing people, like not necessarily a spirit or a demon, or like you want someone who's just like a
No, I'll give you an
serial killer, like
example.
a serial killer.
I'll give you an example because you want some fantasy, and I know people out there would say, "Oh, horror! It's a horror film. It was fake." Well, okay. Split. Multiple personalities, when harnessed, becomes this being thing, possessed and grows and runs like a crazy man, and that's pretty cool. That's straight. That was a little corny, but that would have been good to make scary.
Yeah, to kind of feed off. Yeah, I guess so. So you want something that's a little more practical, scary.
Yes,
Yeah,
practical.
like you're not really afraid.
And like they're all
to-
those are all the same. All those are the same.
They are all the
I've
same.
I've
But I
seen
think this
that.
one's a little different, dude.
No,
No,
that's
I
what
do,
you
I
said
do.
last time.
I do. No, the last one. What?
Yeah, the
That-
last horror
oh,
film.
no,
You said
no,
the
no,
same
no, no.
thing.
Which
I
one was
remember.
that?
I don't know. It was around this time last year. You said it.
No way.
Yes.
dude, really?
I remember.
I'll have to check back in the archive. Put
Yeah.
Brian on it. Put Brian on it.
Brian.
So I mean, you know, I'm looking at this movie and I see a few things. You know, once obviously the intense violence, I think is pretty dope. The writing looks pretty good, I feel, you know, from the you know the tidbits of dialogue we got.
Yeah, no, totally.
And you know, you see there's a couple of, you know, I'm a big fan, especially in horror. Because let's be honest, you know, horror movies have been done so much and so often that we've kind of seen a lot already. So I do appreciate when a nice horror film, a director kind of pays homage to, you know, another suspense movie. And you saw the clip in that trailer of like the elevator door opening up. It looked like, or just a door opening up. It was a wide shot of the hallway and just blood flowing in, which I mean, any movie buff is going to know that's a scene from The Shining. You know, he's paying homage to Stanley Kubrick over there. you gotta appreciate that a little bit. That means, oh, you know what? This director probably knows what he's doing. He's watched horror movies. He knows suspense. He knows scary, and he may be able to, I guess, extract that emotion out of you during the movie. But who am I to say? So I don't know. I think I would be interested in this movie, honestly. And I'm not interested in a lot of horror films out there. And I know Michael isn't interested. But I feel like in the movies, dude, I might get a little scared. But I think this would be a good when it releases on DVD or Netflix or wherever, HBO Max, whatever streaming service. This is probably be good at night. Turn all the lights off in your apartment or house, wherever you live, and watch this movie in the dark. On the couch.
Would never watch it.
All right, Michael's never gonna watch it, but that's totally fine, Michael. Because we're gonna move on here for our next trailer, which we're doing a little bit of a 180 from our first trailer, because for the first time in a while,
he's doing something new. Oh, never mind.
Who?
Never mind.
No. For the first time, in a while, we have Eddie Murphy on the scene, of a movie, and I feel like we haven't really seen this a lot. This is going to be a Netflix original movie. Michael already does not look happy for it, but this trailer.
I think it's over for
Eddie Murphy.
Nah,
Jonah Hill.
Yeah. Big time.
I know. I'm kind of surprised why Jonah Hill would be doing this movie. He's doing the John Daly movie still. He's gonna be John Daly.
That could be good.
That's gonna be dope.
He's not like, I don't know. I don't mean to be a jerk, but he's not like young looking.
He's not
like for this role.
Dude,
you know what I mean? Doesn't this role
40 by now, right?
Yeah.
Jonah Hill.
I'm just there's young 40s out there.
Right. No, yeah, of course.
There really is, but like he looks like 50 in this, dude.
He's 39.
Jesus.
And look, yeah, he like this, old, but it's not even about how he looks. I mean, Jonah Hill. I feel like this is a role that's just also kind of beneath him. Think about some of the roles he's done. War Dogs, obviously Wolf of Wall Street. He just came out with
that documentary, right?
Moneyball. He did a documentary about his life.
Yeah, he looked good in those.
Yeah,
he was great in those.
And he did that. He did a movie about like skating. He directed a movie. He wasn't Steven Starr in it, but he did that movie about like his firsthand accounts with his psychiatrist and everything.
Yes.
I mean, pretty intense, like award-winning stuff. And again, like he's just, I feel like he's too mature as an actor for a role like this. This seems like to me, this would be a perfect opportunity for an upcoming actor to be in a comedy role. You got Eddie Murphy in there. You have his name attached to the movie. It's going to bring up value. Jonah Hill, I don't think really has a spot in this movie. I'm just saying that just as a look, but who am I to say again? And I think that obviously Jonah Hill still very funny. But I'm interested to see kind of how this plays out. This is like a new take on who's coming to dinner. Where we'll just take a look at the trailer. Honestly, let's just look at the trailer. You snowing already?
No.
Ezra, hey. What are you up to these days? Got a girlfriend?
No.
But you don't like getting pussy?
Okay. Hearing the word pussy come out of your mouth does make me question whether or not I like it.
Back again up in this mother.
I'm never going to meet a woman who understands me.
I don't think I've heard of a man ever who wanted to be in a relationship so badly besides Drake. I'm talking Views Drake.
They hear that loud.
I feel like Views Drake, alone on a building, dangling my legs off, wondering what it's like to feel companionship. What the fuck? Okay, but you're not getting 5 stars.
Uber driver.
I mean, honestly, you guys are twins.
Oh my God, wait, she really does look like me.
I'm sorry, this was insane. Let me make it up to you.
You're dating a black girl?
I've never felt so understood by somebody in my entire life.
Whether you like it or not, we gotta go together now.
You're my boo, come on. I'm gonna ask her to marry me.
Do you plan to? Out to her family?
Yeah, I just haven't had the chance to meet them. What's going on? Tell me about life. How are you?
This is your white granddaddy come back to haunt me.
What? Now this is my fault?
So you want to marry my daughter?
Yes, I do.
Well, Ezra, you could try.
But they hate me.
Can you honestly say that your family's excited to have my black ass in the picture?
Oh, wow.
my gosh, you are so beautiful. I think the police
Okay.
are fucked up towards black people.
I like your braids.
Thank you.
Exhibit had braids.
We built a pretty awesome life together. We just need to protect it.
Oh, so you're all Muslim.
Very much so.
I love it.
This kufi that I'm wearing was actually a gift from the Honorable Louis Farrakhan. Are you familiar with the minister's work?
Well, I'm familiar with what he said about the Jews.
You know what? Let's have dinner.
What's the difference between me and you? You talk a good one, but you don't do what you're supposed to do.
Your family, my family. I don't know how this is gonna work.
Well, we were technically OG slaves. Are you trying to compare the Holocaust to slavery?
Can you pass the potatoes?
Our people came here with nothing like everybody else.
It's a very uncomfortable conversation.
You kidding
Did
me?
you ever figure out what happened with the potato?
Are you kidding me?
ETA on those?
What's the difference between me and you?
Hey,
What's up with white good?
Am I white, cuz?
well, I'm not.
I'm white, cuz, for sure.
You know what I would rate that?
Oh, what would you say?
Because it was rated R, right?
Is it?
Yeah, it was rated
It's
R.
got to be with all the curses, right?
You know what the rating I would give it?
What?
An F
For failure?
for failure overall. They could have done it. It could have been good, you know, because it was some parts were good. It seemed like,
yeah.
and the idea is cool, but like you said, execution, baby, and they don't have it.
Yeah, dude.
Like that was the most forced thing ever.
Honestly, it was very forced in the beginning.
Then it was okay.
Then it was okay, though.
It was okay when Elaine and what's his name were introduced, and
David
that
Duchovny.
he was like Exhibit
Dude,
had braids.
yeah,
that
he's
was a funny
fucking-
whole thing.
yeah,
but then
yeah.
it was forced right after that,
I know.
going forward.
Fuck.
Yeah, it ended. You know it.
Yeah, it kind of did a little bit.
It's trash.
I did not know. I didn't. Of all the research I've done, I didn't hear
About Elaine.
Julia Dreyfus or Dave Duchovny. That is like good casting.
You
for
know what
each
I'm
other's
saying?
parents.
It's how much money do you want to be in this?
Yeah, dude.
And that's that. That's how the cookie crumbles.
I know.
Renee.
And I know they're gonna make it some weird. Like, there's gonna be a lesson to be learned at the end. I'm sure. The epiphany. Our love is stronger. Whatever bullshit.
The potatoes overpower it all.
Yeah. Oh, the potatoes. dude.
That shit was corny.
I can go for a nice
Do
big
you know
potato right now. The ETA. Can I get an ETA of the potatoes?
Dude, you would be good
Um,
in that.
I think I would be pretty good in that.
You'd be great in that. Like, I think, you know what would happen if you were there?
What?
You would do it, right?
Yeah.
And your energy, like the energy that's being displayed here,
Yeah.
would shine. And Eddie Murphy and all those other actors and actresses, they would channel that and be better. And that movie, I'd be sitting here and I'd be like, wow, that's going to be a fucking funny movie. They did it.
That'd be fucking awesome, dude.
But maybe they'll reshoot.
Yeah, maybe they'll reshoot.
Oh, I hope you're talking about.
What?
If you don't mention it, I'll say it. but-
Okay, that's fine, dude. So yeah, so you people, just to give you, January 27th, they said this is a directorial debut for a featured film for a man named Kenya Barris. He's worked on a few TV shows. He's written, produced some movies as well, but it's interesting to kind of note that this is his first movie that he's directing. Of course, you have Eddie Murphy in there, who seems okay, I guess, in it, but I don't know. This is a movie that I'm gonna try and get through, I think, and hopefully review it for the fans at home.
Well, you did
Um,
say you wanted to watch more movies, so yeah.
I mean, yeah, definitely. I mean, one thing I noticed from past year, I mean, hey man, if you want to sit and talk movies intelligently, you got to get out there and watch those movies.
That's what happens.
You can't be half-assing it, dude. So, and plus, dude, Netflix. I mean, this is a golden opportunity to, as I'm in my bed, after I brush my teeth at night, slap on You People and just see what it's all about. It's easy. It's easy money, dude.
That's what the kids say.
Speaking of easy money, this next movie, which we could be 0 for 3 honestly on trailers today.
No, really?
Renfield is the next trailer. This is going to be a Nicolas Cage
Yeah.
original.
Did you see this yet?
Yeah, I did watch the trailer.
You think it's bad?
Um,
I didn't see it yet.
you didn't see it yet?
No, am I gonna laugh?
Oh no, dude.
Really?
Um,
Oh boy.
you could laugh. Let's just all right. So this movie again, Renfield. This is one of those movies that you didn't necessarily ask for, but they're coming out with it. And Nicolas Cage is throwing his rendition onto Dracula, which is going to be very interesting. He's not the main character. He plays a supporting role next to the guy who plays Beast from the newer X-Men movies, the blue dude, the blue hairy dude, who's I guess an okay actor, but I mean, to give him a role like this, honestly, I don't know who's producing this movie. I don't know why, but I think we should look at the trailer. I think at this point, because I think it speaks for itself. Honestly, Michael.
Sorry to interrupt. Are you okay? I need to get out of a toxic relationship.
Why don't you start by telling us what brought you here?
My boss, he's different.
You can't get him out of your head.
No.
I need your assistance.
I'm coming, Master! Oh, you feel like he could destroy you with the snap of his fingers.
Wouldn't even need to snap. Okay.
Oh, that sounds familiar.
Yeah, what?
Renfield, bringing innocent victims. I want a handful of nuns, a busload of cheerleaders.
And I just want a normal life again. But this modern world is a dangerous place.
Thank you. You saved my life. Did I watch you cut a guy with a decorative serving platter?
It's all in the wrist. Let me explain. My boss gave me this power. In return, I tend to his needs, including care, feeding.
You bring in people to eat? You're like the guy that gets the villain's Postmates.
But if you were to stop focusing on his needs, what would happen?
He won't grow to full power.
Exactly. He won't grow to full power. What? That's so weird. Why would you phrase it like that? But yes. Hi. Are you here for the meeting? Well, come on.
No! Some call me the Dark One. Others, the Lord of Death. To most, I am Dracula.
Okay, obviously we're dealing with a little bit more than just narcissism here.
Now, let's eat.
There you have it, in theaters April 14th. What you saw there, like I said, Nicolas Cage's rendition of Dracula. And a few things kind of go through my mind when I see a trailer like this. I think it could kind of go either way. Of course, in Nicolas Cage, whatever role he's got, he's giving you 110% into that role. He's going to embody that role. He's got a good sound to Dracula. He's got a good look to it. But I mean, obviously the movie is called Renfield, so it's about this dude Renfield, who's just like a little servant boy guy. So I mean, how much Nicolas Cage is actually in it? How much is it really about him? It seems like I said, Nicolas Cage has got it under wraps in terms of Dracula, but I don't know about the rest of the movie, dude.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think, Mike?
Corny. Very. He's just getting money.
Right.
Yeah. He if he kills it though, that's good for him though. It's like Will Smith with Suicide Squad.
Right. Exactly. You kind of. I mean, hey man, like people are gonna recognize Nicolas Cage as Dracula and be like, wow, it looks good.
He did.
And he sounds good too, dude.
Yeah. No. I even listened while not watching at a time.
Yeah.
And he does sound good.
The delivery,
can't tell.
Yeah, you really can't. The delivery of Dracula was good. Dracula. Real Transylvanian, dude. You know about that, right?
Of course, I've been there.
Yeah, dude, you are.
Do you think I'm Vladimir?
Yeah.
Oh man, dude. You know who's a
so-
descendant of him? Direct?
Who?
King Charles. of
Really?
England.
No kidding.
Formerly known as the Prince.
Right, formerly the Prince.
Direct descendant.
Of Dracula.
What thoughts? Immediate. Give me something.
Immediate
Who am
thoughts? Oh my God, Brian. I mean, I guess that's it's kind of weary, you know. It's definitely, gives you a little shiver.
It's a true
couple
thing. There's a, they
goosebumps.
had even it's like one of those like corny
Ancestry.
HBO specials where he's like, oh, I can't believe I'm such a rise. I'm a
Really?
direct descendant of
I would like to see who I'm a direct descendant
the
of.
direct
descendant of.
Tartarian.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe I hope it's someone good because I know a lot of people who are cool. They're descendants of cool people. All right, and I think it's maybe time that I figure it out. But nonetheless, let's move on from the Renfield trailer because that was our last trailer actually. So I guess Michael, over 3 in the trailers today. Renfield, you
2.5 maybe
2.5. Renfield's going to be an in theaters thing though. I don't think that movie's worth it. Right? Just to see Nicolas Cage.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Dude, you are writing up a storm. I'm really interested to see what you got going on. Like you've been writing, I think, nonstop for the past 26 minutes.
No.
Yeah, dude.
I got some stuff.
You got a lot of stuff.
Wait,
man.
do you have anything else?
Yeah, I got.
Okay,
I
let
got,
me go, and then you end the show.
No, exactly.
'cause
I'll
you're the
let
star,
you go, and
'cause
then we're both stars here.
No, you're
we're both
the star.
co-hosts.
No,
yes,
I'm co-hosting.
yes.
You're the host.
We're both co-hosting. You can't host and have a co-host. It's 2 co-hosts. Yeah.
Renee, chime in. Can't you have a host and a co-host?
Yes.
No,
It's
because
over.
there's
The
one
judge
host.
ruled it.
No.
Renee, overrule.
Judge overrules.
No, it's ridiculous.
I didn't say it. She did. So anyway,
Wait,
do you want me to get into my notes? I like this double box right now for the notes. We can
Yeah, me
talk
too.
back
Because
and
then
forth.
it's a discussion.
You want me to get into my notes?
Yeah, bud.
Okay. I kind of want some music.
All right, Barnes.
Let me
What do you
pick.
want, dude?
Go to YouTube and do Avatar Last Airbender instrumental soundtrack. Is that good or no? What do you? Come on, Tony.
Right?
I mean,
Like
come on.
this?
This first one, maybe, yeah.
Full hour?
Ooh, baby, let's go. Give me some of that.
Or
Little-
Water Tribe Music and
No,
Ambience?
no.
This one?
Full hour. A little lower. Just way lower. All right, a little lower. Yes, but I want in the background, kind of.
Do you want me to do fast forward?
Yeah.
What do you want? Yeah.
So some news pertaining to Avatar: Last Airbender.
Oh, there we go.
Dante Basco, which that's why I said in future Comic Con, I can't wait. He scores like a ton. He's always running around. He's everywhere. So we're definitely gonna get him to sign our Avatar: Last Airbender. So you're right. He returned as Zuko for the adult cartoon show.
dude.
He's the only returning voice actor for
Great
to
voice,
reprise
dude.
this role. He's
Rufio,
got-
baby.
and he's freaking Jake Long, Teen Dragon or whatever.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, he's gonna be Fire Lord Zuko. Can't wait to see.
That is so sick.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So this is some stuff I've watched. Just finished Inside Job.
Oh, nice, dude.
It's 2 parts. And I wrote down. All right, so yeah, Inside Job. It's really hilariously they throw if someone like me. It's just almost laughable. They throw some stuff in your face. It's like almost like, hey, there's a lot of stuff, and they do it in different ways too. So like, it's obviously if you don't know the show, it's basically about a secret agent like cohort group
Like
organization,
Yeah.
and they answer to the Illuminati, okay, and all this stuff, but they basically keep shit in check. They're agents.
Mhm.
There's a group of them. There's different characters. It's funny. It's kind of like not Adult Swim like type shit, but it's almost like that.
When I saw it, it seems like it.
Yeah, so it's good though, and with certain conspiracies in there, because it all deals with the conspiracy, all of them.
Mhm.
And with certain ones, it's just funny because like some are blatant, and then some are just like the opposite, making like almost making fun of like that conspiracy person,
Mhm.
which I find
Oh,
interesting,
okay.
which I find interesting that they would even put that in the show because you know there's so much propaganda in all these shows.
Right.
But it was overall a good show to watch, even if you're not into conspiracies. It's funny, and a good watch in the background. You know, you're cooking, you're doing certain things.
Inside Job on Netflix, right?
Correct. My new show I'm watching is
Oh.
Dragon Age Absolution. It's on Netflix. Freaking dope. It's set in Tevintar, and it's the oldest nation of Thedas. And I had to write this stuff down because I watch those and I
Right.
don't remember stuff until
Mhm.
like
Okay.
it has to get there for character names to be able to
Yeah,
talk
yeah,
about
yeah.
it. So there's a government basically that's a magical government in this magical world with this old nation of Thedas that it allows the enslavement of elves. And it starts right off the rip with like a group. It's almost similar, like a different kind of style of Lord of the Rings group. Like there's a couple of them, but they're different. Don't even think Lord of the Rings. I'm just saying like there's different cool characters. It's a cartoon show too, but it's
Oh,
like,
it is cartoon.
yeah, it's very adulty. I just started that, and I think it's good. I'm in the first episode. I think it's a
Nice.
good show to check out if you're into it. I thought you'd like this one. I've been watching, and there's only 8 episodes of this one season. Sonic Prime, and it's on Netflix, and it's dope. It's a new Sonic show came out December 15th of 2022 now, last year. And it's Sonic gets caught in a time warp and gets launched into a multiverse.
No kidding.
And it's dope. It's like a different Tales. If Sonic wasn't at this moment and when they
Right.
first met, this is what happened to Tails.
Oh, it's so
All these
cool.
characters. It's dope. So I've been watching that. That's only 8 episodes. I'm almost done with that. It's good. It's another one of those background type shows.
Right.
And then my last. Did you guys talk about the Flash?
Ezra Miller still being the Flash. Yeah, we did
Okay.
last episode.
Okay, cool. Just
How
making sure.
crazy is that, though? We can your take on it.
It's just bogus that they're gonna let this lunatic come back.
Yeah.
And they can Henry Cavill and
I know.
even Wonder Woman, which we know is trash, but still,
Yeah.
you're gonna let this hooligan.
Honestly, I don't know. Jay and I were talking about it, and I think James Gunn is just maybe at that point, like the Flash was so far, like basically done, and he also just kind of figured, like, I mean, he also has Ben Affleck playing Batman
In it. I know. I
So
saw
it's
it. I
like-
saw the trailer.
Like, what's the
Did you
point?
know the trailer came out?
No, I don't think we watched the trailer.
Dude.
Um,
Oh, news with Mike.
yeah, news with Mike, the Flash.
Trailer, bro. It's good.
Yeah.
You see
Dude,
Batman
Ezra Miller. I said Ezra Miller's a good Flash. You know,
Yeah.
1 year ago, 1 month ago. This is it.
1 month ago.
Really?
Is this a fan? No way is a fan made. I just watched something.
Kino check. I don't know what Kino check is.
Maybe
The
it
Flash
was a year
season
ago.
9 promo. The Flash trailer 2023, 2 days ago.
Yeah, maybe that's it.
No, it says Infinite.
Damn, I watched.
Oh wait, 2 days ago, official trailer.
I watched. Yeah, I watched it today.
Oh yeah, look, 2 days ago, movie
Yeah.
trailers, official trailer. Wow, 2 days ago. Let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
But I was gonna say like, damn, what was I saying?
Ezra Miller, good actor. Batman. Ben
Oh,
Affleck.
so I'm sure James Gunn was like, "What's the point in even recasting Ezra Miller now? Because Ben Affleck isn't going to be
Well,
Batman
apparently
anyway."
this is good too. No. Apparently this gets good reviews. Apparently,
I'm sure it is really
This had
good.
the highest. I don't know when they have people sit down and watch the movies.
Yeah.
This had the highest views.
I bet
this
it
had
did.
the highest views.
Because Ezra is a great Flash.
people love for some reason. There's a
Affleck?
huge cult following for Ben.
Get the
My
fuck- no
my
way.
Batman, I see everywhere.
Really?
My Batman, they say.
No,
About
I mean,
Ben
I
Affleck.
would give him a second chance, but he is not. Ben Affleck is not a good actor. He can't do like serious shit. And then there is damn, what's his name? Comes back as Batman too.
Michael Keaton.
Michael Keaton, yes, dude. But all right, let's
I saw him fall off a motorcycle in a stunt, so it's dope that he
Really?
does his own stunts.
That's dope.
So when you're watching,
let's check out this trailer. Yeah, subscribe.
Yeah, I've watched this. So
You watch this one?
I mean, I knew it.
Tell me something. Well, you can go anywhere you want, right? Any timeline, any universe. Why didn't want to stay and fight to save this one? You changed the future. And you changed the past.
Oh wow.
You in?
Union the Rock look like this. Look fire.
Holy in production.
It's pretty crazy how like they banged it and it's
Ezra
loony.
fucked him. I know, dude. I mean, listen. I mean, I don't know. They get this dude some help, maybe, but I mean, he was given quite a few chances to like kind of chill and come back and hang out.
It's weird. It's too weird.
It is getting kind of weird now because the whole cult thing. How he had people with him.
It's
and
like
everything, dude,
Marilyn
like
Manson.
Marilyn Manson.
Manson.
Yeah. Charles Manson. you're
Charles
thinking.
Manson.
Marilyn Manson is the singer.
What do you think?
That was very impressive. I think you could get a Grammy for that one.
Wow, I could
Right,
play
dude.
him in a movie.
You probably could, dude. You just have to like.
All right, my last bit of news.
Oh wow, sorry.
Or unless you want to keep talking about it. What do you actually? I want to hear your thoughts.
I mean, the
On
trailer looks dope. I mean, I'm all for it. You know, when we were talking about it, like I think it's fucking awesome. I mean, the Flash is a great character. I know you're a big fan too. Obviously, we know his importance. You know, in the kind of storyline of the Justice
In the
League
lure.
and in DC and just general. And
He
they
is
did
important.
finally find a guy who's good at it. Like, you know, like Ezra is good at it.
I
always-
think there could be better.
yeah, but I don't know, like
But
who
he is
right
good.
now. Like he was someone who wasn't like, you know, you didn't have any connotations to him because you never really seen him do anything else. So he came up fresh as the Flash and he did well. And he was someone you could build a Flash franchise around. But unfortunately, just you know, mentally is not there. You know, in that capacity to have such a amount of pressure on him to be the face of a franchise. So it does kind of suck. I can see Mike being the Flash, honestly.
I'd be a good Flash.
I think you would be a good Flash.
I'd be funny.
You have to cut your hair though.
I would do that for
You
the
fucking
Flash.
better do that for the Flash. That was wrong with you.
Or maybe they have him have long hair and he's cool.
No, they can't. First of all, you don't need to be a long hair person to be cool. You gotta cut your hair, Michael, for the role. Listen, Michael, we love you. The audition was great. We looked at your tapes, your resume.
Look,
you know,
look,
your,
I was
your
frozen. It looked like I
headshots.
was frozen. You
No,
thought I was
they
frozen.
didn't, dude.
The audience
What
thought
do
I
you
was
mean?
frozen
No,
over
they
here.
didn't.
Oh, let me just finish up my news because I'm curious if have you heard about the Logan Paul news?
Go on.
Clearly not. All right, so I followed a certain account. I forgot his name right now. It escapes me. I know. I'll get back to
It's
it.
okay.
I'll
It's
get back
okay.
to it.
It's
I'll
okay.
get back
It's
to
okay.
it.
Cite your sources.
I will jerk face. I was reading an article, like Vulture, I guess.
That sounds good. Culture Vulture.
I don't know, but it's by Zoe Haylock. And I'm not making this and Zoe Haylock with the 2 dots over the E. So one is without and the
Oh.
other is with the 2 dots. So I don't know if this is a split personality type of thing or if there's 2 authors, twins that have the same name but with a dot to make a difference.
It says it like Zoe Haylock, written by Zoe Haylock and Zoe Haylock.
Logan Paul SBF'd up by Zoe, no dots on top. I don't know what is that called.
I don't know. The dots on top, I
And
have no
Zoe
idea.
dots on top Haylock.
Wow.
I know. I've never seen that. So regardless, that's who did it. That's who's writing this. And she says, Paul didn't acknowledge the app. So he made an app. He made millions off of his fans.
Oh, he getting sued?
There's a lot. There's this guy that we follow. I'm gonna get him in a sec on Twitter. I'm about to see.
Bless you. In the meantime, Brian Barnaby comments, first time, long time. Michael with the shades looking fresh.
Thanks, dude. So anyway, you'll like this actually, Barnes. You'll appreciate this because you, along with us, think Logan Paul and those dudes are, culture vultures. Vulture magazine. I really do think that they don't care. It seems like about who they're impacting and influencing.
Right.
In the youth specifically. So Paul didn't acknowledge the app for 15 months after CryptoZoo, a really fun game that makes you money, launched in September 2021 with Binance Smart Chain, utilizing OpenSea for egg NFTs bought with Ethereum. The app, you'll like this, Tony, is a Pokemon-inspired trading game in which users purchase eggs, hatch them, and then breed animals to earn proprietary zoo tokens. Thank you. So yeah, apparently he hasn't. He's just he's just taken the money and hasn't done anything. Apparently he said something the other day. On the New Year's, like Happy New Year, gonna be a sick year or whatever it is. Let me see the dude that we follow. What do you think on that? Or your thoughts on this?
So he
on this
was
scandal breaking out.
promoting this sort of deal?
He owns this.
He owns it.
Yeah,
and he was like,
he's a creator of it,
right? And he was like
part creator or whatever. I don't know if he's a part owner.
And is this like he tried to get investors into this and then left the investors hanging after he took their money?
CoffeeZilla. So CoffeeZilla, internet detective. He's Coffee Break _YT. On Twitter. Internet detective is exposing scams, Tony.
Wow.
2 million subs on YouTube. Logan Paul's most formidable opponent, it says.
Oh my gosh.
Follower of Jesus, or as I like to call him, Yeshua. He says, because like Logan Paul responded to him, basically saying he's gonna sue him. Logan Paul says, me interviewing people who lost money in CryptoZoo is milking the shit out of it. And if I continue to do so and call this a scam, it's going to be worse for me in his lawsuit. He's a little gnat because he blocked him in the show. Like,
wow.
I'll play if you want to hear it.
Yeah, definitely. You want to send me the link? I'll play it over here. Oh.
He's the most formidable opponent I've had. I'm not kidding. The guy's good. Why did he block?
So a little gnat, he goes, and then CoffeeZilla's funny. He posts this video clip and he goes, a little gnat is the most formidable opponent Logan Paul has ever had. This dude's cool. I like him. Shout out CoffeeZilla. He's a big YouTuber and stuff. This dude, he goes after these people, and I think it's dope. We've talked about these people at a large scale. Both brothers, You've called them out multiple times. On Sportsport with Brian.
Still never answered. You never stepped up.
I said I'd coach you. I definitely would coach you. I'd make you. It'd be like Apollo with Rocky.
Again, I mean, dude, if like the offer's out there, I think I wanted to fight Logan Paul. I'm pretty sure it was Logan Paul. Or was it Jake Paul? No, Jake Paul. No, it wasn't Jake Paul. I think it was.
I think what happened was it might have started with Logan, and what happened was Jake got so annoying it turned into Jake for you.
Logan was fighting first, though, right?
Yeah.
So it definitely was Logan first, and he never answered, but it's still out there. Set a date. You can give me like 4 months in advance, 5 months.
Definitely need some.
Couple
months, but
I'll start training right now. Dude. Like that's still always out there.
But yeah, I just think, of course, fraudulent.
What is like he's getting sued now? Is that people were pursuing him or don't know?
You gotta go look into this. Go to CoffeeZilla's thread. January 3rd, he posts a good amount. Fear not, CryptoZoo holders who spent millions in 2021. The basic game might be delivered in 2023, 2024. and definitely not because I made a video series about it. So he clearly made it says, oh, okay, he's making fun of.
So it was like, Logan Paul was gonna have this game come out. People invest early, probably got some perks or whatever, and now there's kaput on it.
Yeah, it's actually funny. So, this is dope. I watched this. This is CoffeeZilla, calling nearly a year ago. So he's given him time.
Right. I'm gonna look this guy up.
Yeah, he's a journalist. We follow him on Twitter. So check this out. Listen to this.
Hello. Hey Jeff. Hey, sorry to bother you. This is Steven with CoffeeZilla. I'm calling because I've heard reports that CryptoZoo hasn't paid their development team, and I'm just reaching out for comments before I do this story. I got your number from one of the development team, and they just wanted to. I just want to follow up on that.
I have no comment for it.
Okay, are you guys denying it, or are you saying it's not true?
No comment. I don't think that the information is true.
Okay, they're saying $1 million hasn't been paid in development for CryptoZoo, and Logan Paul said publicly that it has been paid. So, I mean, it's a pretty serious accusation, and obviously, I don't want to just run a story. You guys have a whole side to your story here.
Your job as someone that is reporting news,
A journalist.
is to actually verify correct news.
That's literally what he's doing.
See, that's why I'm calling.
I know, and that's legal grounds for that stuff. So I'm just telling you, legally, you have to report correct news with verifiable information.
Right, that's why I'm calling you. They've given me a lot of things, a lot of evidence.
Okay, well, okay, you can have the evidence you want, but I'm just letting you know, if you report anything on us, I appreciate your business, I appreciate you as a person, and I'm just telling you, from a legal standpoint, as we've been advised always, is if anybody reports fake news, that's where we won't,
Crazy, huh? So
That
he
is crazy.
With that, it all started first of all with me with just like his content, but then the Japan shit where
The forest
the
thing?
forest.
Yeah.
I know personally someone who went there and did that to themselves.
Really.
That I went to school with, and that's just fucked up.
Yeah, it is.
That place, even in as negative as it is of a place where people go and commit suicide, like,
Right. You
don't
shouldn't be
go
there filming. Like, it's just not the place to do that.
playing around and
Yeah.
stuff, throwing pokeballs at Japanese people
Yeah.
dressed as Pikachu. That threw me
Weak.
That threw me just so far off that
Yeah.
it's like I know that's in him.
Right.
And then the way him and his brother did
Mm-hmm.
the whole thing.
And then there's just like the weird pivot.
No, with all this stuff,
Celebrity
it's all
boxing,
it's all
like,
part of the let me just distract. They're part of
Yeah.
the circus. So shout out CoffeeZilla. But that's my news.
That's
So,
awesome, dude.
Yeah.
That was a great news segment.
Thank you.
Yeah, I like the Logan Paul shit. I mean, that's something we can keep on top of as well. Dude.
Yeah.
I wonder if we can get his phone number from one of the development teams.
Yeah, let's go call some
Yeah,
CoffeeZilla
yeah.
development guys. Hey, not CoffeeZilla. Sorry, CoffeeZilla. CryptoZoo people developers.
Yeah. Oh, dude, I bet
We're technically journalists.
I bet there's a few people out there who would be willing to talk.
Easy right now.
Yeah, dude.
We should reach out to some people.
Honestly, I think we should. It'd be pretty dope.
That's the move. What do we just? That's intuition. That's like Napoleon Hill says, failure to act upon is detrimental to your success, Tony.
Bang. What's it called? Crypto what? Crypto game? Crypto.
It's Crypto Zoo. I'm
Crypto
pretty sure.
Zoo. Very interesting. A few comments from Brian too. He goes, Pokemon Gold. Get me to Goldenrod City. Charizard anyone. Dude, it's so funny hearing him talk about Pokemon Gold when he was a kid playing. It's so funny. dude.
Holy shite, dude.
And then he says Logan Paul or
Stephen A.
Stephen A.
Stephen A.
Yeah, I guess Stephen A.
Dude, Stephen A. You guys were
Yeah.
just talking about Stephen A. the other day, like so lovely.
That was yesterday.
Yeah, you guys were talking about him lovely, which
Or maybe 2 days ago.
There's only
because-
one.
yeah.
There was a time Barnes knows this, and this is we won't talk sports for long here. There's a time and a place, Brian. Stephen A. was just on radio. It's 98.7.
Right.
And he was awesome there.
Did he talk like he does now? Like, did he have that like? Oh,
Yeah, but it was more organic.
it was
Yeah,
because it's just such
Radio.
a show with him, dude.
I know it is.
But nonetheless, dude. You know,
Surprised at the answer? Really, Barnes? I'm surprised with you.
I mean,
what about you, Barnes? Are you a Logan Paul
You would
fan
take Logan
over
Paul?
Stephen A?
Logan Paul is less organic, dude.
Dude.
I'm sorry to say.
Yeah, that's bad. At least Stephen A. freaking chilled with Allen Iverson, man.
Yeah, dude. Who's Logan Paul chilled with?
Losers.
Probably, dude. All right, that concludes Michael's news.
Concludes the news.
Michael's nudes.
Nudes. Yeah.
All right, I got a few. We got a few. I would rather watch Farrell.
Wow, nice, good.
That's good to know. I guess he really doesn't like Stephen A. at this point, huh, dude?
No one does.
But for Brian to be like, I'd rather watch Will Farrell over Stephen A. Smith. That's a big deal for him. We have two big pieces of news here to go over as well that I'm pretty stoked to talk about. One of which involves James Bond franchise. As we know, No Time to Die was Daniel Craig's last James Bond film. And he did a phenomenal job. So hats off to him as James Bond, giving a whole nother kind of, I guess, dimension of the character. But obviously the Broccoli family, and that is their name, Broccoli. The people who obviously own the rights to James Bond are now in search of a new James Bond. And there was a man out there who was met with, and his name is Aaron Taylor Johnson.
He played what's his name in that superhero movie?
Quicksilver. Yes. And he was in Bullet Train. He was in the movie Savages. I think some
Yeah, he's gotten like yoked too.
Yeah, exactly. He's got the body for it, I suppose. He's got the youth for it, I suppose.
But you don't see him as James Bond.
I don't see him as James Bond right now. And unless he does something, adapts to the role, which is quite possible. Actors do that, I just think that looking at his, filmography, he doesn't have many roles that are like mature. I guess is the word I'm looking for. Like, every role he plays that young guy, who has like young guy problems, young guy issues going through. It's like young guy thoughts, young guys like emotions, I should say. Like his emotional state is of a 25-year-old or 20-year-old, an up and coming man who's just has a level of uncertainty about his life. Quicksilver, he was a very young superhero, not really sure how to deal with his powers, not sure how his powers impact others around him. Obviously not, he wasn't sure how to deal with other, mutants, other people who had to do other superheroes. He was a young, person. Even in Bullet Train, he was very much, although he was lethal, he was precise. That character was probably the closest thing he's played to James Bond yet. He was still youthful. He had that kind of, playful attitude with his brother in the movie. Savages was the same deal, very youthful, fighting over a woman for the whole movie. That is a youthful, like kind of immature move, Again, he's had some strides. I loved his role in Bullet Train. I haven't seen a whole lot, honestly, of his roles. I mean, it's not like a huge, like a plethora of sample size here. But from just what I've seen, he can certainly deal with the action. But again, you look at Daniel Craig, someone who's obviously, psychological, brought that aspect to James Bond, but James Bond was very much an adult who knew.
Bless you.
Thank you. I think there's like some allergies, this shit going on today.
Shit.
I noticed Brian was rubbing his eye during sports, but my eyes itchy. You sneeze, I sneeze.
Maybe it's Renee.
I was just thinking that, Brian, Michael.
I mean, it usually is Brian.
I know, usually
we have
is
a
Brian,
comment.
dude. We have 4 comments.
Comment, Tony.
From Brian. Does Michael think Gosling is a chief too? Yeah, Brian had a whole big thing about Ryan Gosling.
I was listening.
You like Gosling. He likes The Notebook, Brian.
So my thing about Gosling is like Tony. He's been in some good movies, but Brian doesn't like movies. So he's only seen him in that movie he said, Crazy Stupid Love, or whatever.
Yeah, Crazy Stupid Love. Yeah.
That's not a good.
He wasn't that bad in that movie though. Let's be real.
He
was worse in The Notebook.
No, you just don't love love.
That's bullshit. I love love more than anyone else in the fucking world. What do you? Don't look at Renee.
She's focused.
That's good. She should be focused.
Craig is downloading it.
He says Craig is downplaying it.
Oh.
As Arnold once said, "I'll be back."
He's going to Jamaica, man. What do you think about that?
For a week. Tomorrow he's leaving.
I told him not to leave the resort.
Yeah, that's a good bunch of advice.
Unless you know
right
some
there.
locals.
You know what I will say though? You know, Jamaica, good place to buy jewelry.
Cheap.
Diamonds and gold are much cheaper over there. My dad told me that.
I was gonna say, you know, someone who's had experience.
Yeah, my dad. Anytime my family fancies the cruises, I think they went on a cruise for their honeymoon too.
Mm.
And my dad, ooh, dude, plus you don't pay taxes on it and stuff like that. I know, duty free.
Duty free.
Duty free. Oh,
that means poopy free.
Poopy free, baby. Everybody loves being poopy free.
Duty free.
I don't know what Brian is talking about though. What Craig's downplaying what?
I don't know. Who's Craig? Daniel Craig?
Craig Oshrin? Oh, is it Daniel Craig? You think is downplaying James Bond?
Maybe.
Wow. Does Brian have like an opinion about James Bond?
Dude, if that was the case, he's been more showing
he's
his
been opening up. Dude.
I think he does something happen where he loved movies for a long time and then got into sports.
I think it's Sam, dude. I mean, talk about someone who loves love. Brian comes to mind, you know. And I think maybe Sam is softening him up to movies a little bit.
I would think so. I could see that happening.
I mean, let's be real here. I mean, Sam's not watching sports all night, you know.
I mean, Tony.
Come on, Brian. So anyway, what were we? Oh, James Bond, Aaron Taylor Johnson. Are you familiar with a little bit of his work? Did you see Bullet Train? You know him as Quicksilver, obviously.
I've seen him as Quicksilver.
But do you see what I'm getting at? Like, do you think he's mature enough for this type of role to follow up Daniel Craig? Yeah,
he could be.
Again, the adaptability of one, you know.
I mean, they didn't think Heath Ledger was going to be good.
Did anyone really say that though?
I can remember reading articles in Borders, Tony.
Borders bookstore?
You heard me.
Wow, dude, that's crazy, man.
So that was 08 or 07, I'd say.
Yeah.
It's now the Fairfield U bookstore.
Yeah, no.
No.
What a travesty, dude.
Travesty,
dude. That place, that Post Roads right over there is going downhill, man.
Stop.
Colony's gonna move soon, I guarantee it.
You're crazy.
Because there's no Anna Liffey's Fairfield U bookstore. I want to know how, like, how do you mismanage a bar? Okay, especially Anna Liffey's. Do you know how many times I've been in there and it's like shoulder to shoulder? You can't move,
dude.
What is going on in that establishment? Ooh, but dude,
I know, and that stupid jiu-jitsu place is now there.
Dude, who the fuck is gonna go there? I want to walk in there one day and ask for a beer and be like, what the fuck? That place was so good.
Dude, they used to have the trifecta, dude. Crave. It was actually 4 places. Crave, Anna Liffey's, Colony, and 55 Wine and Bar, and you just circle. It's fucking epic.
Like, we should just buy that area, honestly,
I know.
and make it so fucking by the train station too.
Oh, Naughty Dolphin.
Naughty Dolphin, dude. We should just buy that whole area and we can make our own FTC. Because FTC is kind of whack, but still kind of cool. Like, they just have better shit going on.
And they need to make it, yeah.
Because
make it more cool.
Yeah, because I've been to a couple shows there. It's very intimate. I do enjoy that intimacy.
Yeah. No, but have you been to the outdoor area?
No, never.
Oh,
dude. Ooh, we'll buy that shit up,
place
dude.
We'll
keep Archie's. We'll keep Naughty. Connie can stay.
Definitely.
Yeah, Archie's has got to
is
stay,
staple.
dude. Staples. I want to go there right now.
I was just thinking that.
Damn it. Such a shame, dude. So many good memories at Anna Liffey's. And even when it was Grace O'Malley's too, I was like, fuck, this is still cool.
I know. It's sad.
And I was so glad because it was closed for a little bit, reopened, new name. I'm like, wow, this is great. It's the same place, dude. Just different Irish name.
Owners, man, they're so stupid.
Especially now. It'd be so much more useful to me now because I'm always over there.
I know. I know before you didn't give a fuck. I
Before, I
remember
didn't
we
go
used
as
to try to
much,
go
dude.
there at not undergrad, at grad school.
Yeah.
And sometimes it was just like you guys would all be like, let's go to the duck. Quack
Yeah.
quack. And I'd be like, dude, the duck is whack.
Because we wanted food.
Colony.
Yeah, but then you got that's too hairy. It's too much right there, dude.
You go colony eat. You
Right.
go the bar drink, man.
But no one
It
listened
was
to
a
you in grad school,
classic.
dude. No one listened to you in grad school.
No one
No
did.
one did.
I could have shown you guys the light.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Rocket power. We gotta do something about that. We have to canvas. We pick it outside the jiu-jitsu place.
And we'll what is it called? Do not a rally.
Protest?
Protest.
Yeah.
Did you say
we
that?
call it a rally too. Yeah, we can pick it. I said
Oh.
we should canvas.
Canvas.
Yeah, I'm sure kind of surprised because normally Fairfield's pretty good with having like a town council that like shuts down certain ideas. Like why wouldn't the council step in and be like, "How about Adam Liffey's? You're a good spot for us."
Because that dude that moved in there is that loser.
Schmuck
that's,
loser?
Yeah, that's all in the town and fucking jerks off everyone.
Oh, dude's in there now? You mean?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought the guy who owned the place was a loser.
No, the jujitsu guy, the guy who owned the freaking bar was a loser.
He was a loser. Oh, I mean, tanked it, I guess.
Tanked it.
How can you tank a bar that's popular?
Because you're a loser.
You must be. How do you mismanage that? You keep X amount for
I
bills.
used to see him. He used to be like this old guy, like not long, but like up to here, back,
Slick back hair.
white hair, looked harmless.
think
Looked
I
harmless.
never really saw
Would
him.
always post up. Seemed like an edge, ready to, keeping it all good.
Right.
But I used to talk to the bartenders. They sometimes wouldn't get paid. Da 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 da.
Sometimes I would be in there. They'd be really angry,
Yeah. Oh my god.
and they'd get us on tap.
Oh.
Smittix too.
They had so much.
I can't keep talking about it.
I know it's sad. Because then now with that as a combo with Horseshoe,
Oh, dude, I know, dude. And then
Forget-
Colony there, Southport by
Archie's.
the Horseshoe, Archie's in the middle, dude.
we need to open up a bar there. I would if we opened up a bar, I would bartend.
You would have to,
I would love that.
and then you can show me some ropes.
We
there.
would make, dude. We would be great.
It'd be fucking
bartenders.
cheers, dude.
Oh,
We got cheers,
it
dude.
would be. Oh my god.
Oh, dude, we just play the theme song all.
Have bands come play that
Dude, that'd
song.
be so sick, dude. We sang karaoke there one time.
Oh, we would
Remember
have.
that, dude?
Oh, of course, dude.
I didn't like that.
I didn't mind the karaoke.
No, I don't do the karaoke.
I
that
like
much. I was
karaoke.
forced into it. It was
I
not
figured
good.
you would like karaoke. It's weird.
No, I can't sing, dude. I'm not
What?
a good singer, and I don't.
Groove
I'd
singer.
have to be really drunk. Brian says Daniel Craig.
Yeah, I know it.
He's gonna be back. Addicted to the role, he said.
Mm.
I don't think so. I don't think they want him back. He's getting
Archie's.
too old.
Wow.
Archie's.
Let's open one
Wow.
up. No, not
open
one
one
of
up.
those. A bar though.
Yeah, a bar where Grace O'Malley's was, Brian. Remember when we saw
Anna
Brian
Lizzie's.
one time
At
randomly
downtown
on Post
Fairfield.
Road?
Yeah,
Yeah,
remember
yeah,
Renee? Remember when we randomly saw Barnes in downtown Fairfield?
yeah.
Yes.
And he wasn't even gonna say anything to us.
Yeah, he was. He,
He
was
wasn't.
gonna walk. He was like, he saw us. He was like, Sam, go the
He's
other
like,
way.
fuck, dude. Yeah, I don't want to see these
Sam,
people.
come on, please. And then Sam's like, no, Barnes, you're being weird. Brian. Chuck calls him Brian.
Hey, Brian is a nice name.
Brian is a nice
I like
name.
Brian. I call him Brian.
I call him Brian sometimes.
Brian, listen to me right now.
Listen to him.
Okay, you front the money to open the bar. We'll handle the day-to-day operations. Okay,
Everything.
we'll get your money back plus 15% of what you invested in 3 months.
Easily,
dude.
Dude,
Fucking call me Mr. Wonderful.
call me one weekend. Dude.
Dude, if that same spot too on Post Road.
Yo, and
it'd
you know what
be
we'd serve at
my-
night? Bacon, egg, and cheese.
Oh my god, yeah,
For
we'll get Tony
$5.
Famine. We'll call Tony up.
$5 and fries.
Oh, dude.
Imagine that.
And he says food has to be fire. He goes, "Oh, stop, Brian, right now, dude."
Brian, right now. We'll go find the spot. We'll go give them an offer they can't refuse.
Literally, we'll talk. You have to be able to. You gotta call the owner of whoever owns that.
Oh, look what he said.
Just front of the tables.
It's so deflating.
What does
right?
that mean?
That's losing. Let us win.
Yes.
And then you can go lose.
We'll win at the bar, and you take your, and then you go to the tables.
That's how the old owner lost.
Yeah. Oh, dude, that would be crazy
Yo,
fun, dude.
that's definitely a move.
I really want to do. We should figure out. We really should like.
He said for the money. That's the dangerous game, Brian.
Nobody is.
To what? What is that?
Nobody is. I don't know. But Brian, come on, dude. I'm telling you, open up the bar. We got it, dude. Like
Dude,
we
you don't
can
have to
do
pay for the
this.
staff. Social media work, video work.
Yeah.
Oh my, we'd have the
Dude,
best.
Renee's been a waitress, right? She's got experience.
Yeah, pizza girl.
Yeah, dude. Nobody is losing, he says. I don't know, Brian. Your last AC trip, I don't think it went too well. We should find out who owns that strip.
It's someone. It's a chief, I think.
You think it's a man? It's not the town of Fairfield. They don't own that, right? Whoever owns that strip of
There's no.
property.
There's like a dude who owns the building for the theater with, and I think there's two owners. I remember Connect Fairfield, Debbie O'Keefe telling us.
Oh
about
yeah,
the-
that's who we need to call up,
And
dude. She
Jake
got the
told me
gossip.
too. I gotta ask
Who,
him.
like
maybe.
the same person who owns FTC owns.
No, not owned FTC. I'm talking about the buildings that are housed that have property like
okay.
on that corner, like where Glenn is in that
Yeah, yeah,
building.
yeah.
He's in there. There's little shops. Ego Dude's there.
Yeah.
Someone owns that building.
Right.
Someone owns Borders building.
Right.
Someone owns Colonies building. I
Right.
think it's one or two people.
That owns all of them. You're saying,
Yes.
yeah, really, that's crazy,
Separate or
dude.
just one dude owns it all or something like
'Cause
that.
I feel like they don't want jiu-jitsu place in there. They're probably like, oh, sure, come in here. It was empty. Come pay some bills. Sure, we come in there.
That's what you know. What we should do.
We're
Hold on,
gonna-
Renee, what was that? AI app. There's an app, a new AI app where we could write a whole business plan.
It's phenomenal.
And pitch
explain it
it.
to me.
And
Chat
pitch it.
GPT.
Explain it to
It's
me.
just Chat GPT. OpenAI.com.
Jerk off instruction.
Try Chat GPT.
I think this is what we could do, dude.
You should just sign up and shit. We'll talk about it.
Brian says, "Call out Tony." Wow, that's funny. They called him out. AC. We'll look into it.
Oh,
We should really call Debbie, find out who owns that building.
I know.
I'll take out a loan right now. I'm not even joking.
We would bang it.
We really would, dude. That'd be sick, dude.
Tell us about you. Yeah, no. What would the bar be called? What do you think? It's upstairs.
It's upstairs. That's not the name of it though. Should we do another Irish? I feel like another Irish name would be dope.
Healy's. That's not cool. You like the O'Shanahans. O'Shaughnessy.
Brian O'Shaughnessy.
Dude, that was my dean at Tomlinson
Get
Middle
the
School.
Brian O'Shaughnessy.
Brian Shaughnessy.
Brian Shaughnessy. Brian's a good Irish name, you know. Brian.
Yeah, that's all right.
I like the name Brian. I do like Brian O'Barnaby. No, Michael's wheels are churning over there for him right now. We can think of it, dude. But in the meantime, James Bond, I think it's gonna be a big toss up at this point. You know, because this is a big follow up for the James Bond franchise. They've been pulling out some great movies. Skyfall was awesome, obviously. You know, Casino Royale, No Time to Die, Spectre. All these were fire, dude. Fire movies they put out. Great villains, great cast, great action, serious. You know, like drastically different from what we saw with Pierce Bronson. And you know, obviously Roger Moore and Timothy Dalton, and why do I forget the Scottish? Hello, Martin Perney.
Sean Connery.
Sean Connery. Yeah. That's a good Irish name. It's Scottish, but yeah. Basically the same.
Connery's Pub.
Connery? Sean Connery? I think that name has got to
That's
be
no, it's lame. We can't
Yeah.
have that.
Brian Connery.
No, it has to be.
What do you want to call it?
I don't know. It'd have to be something clever.
Brian McDonald. No, because Grace O'Malley's like Anna Liffey's. Like that just got good. Like ooh,
You want to bring back Anna
one of
Liffey?
those Anna Liffey's.
Anna Liffey's is great.
To me, I didn't even know what that was. Right, I was like, Anna, is that one word? What is that?
Yeah, I know.
You know?
Where is it?
Yeah, right. Oh my god, dude.
That's cool.
Think about it. Oh, yeah. So we'll see about James Bond, but we do have one piece of news too that really got me hyped. And you know, I was on Twitter about it too. If you guys are on Twitter, obviously follow Tony _foosball. That is me. You know, I've been hyping up Twitter, and obviously, go follow Downtime, TV Downtime. You can also follow Screen Time, TTV Screen Time on Twitter. Twitter is a great app. If anyone who's watching, you don't have Twitter, honestly, get on it. It's a great spot for news. Very heavy on the user engagement too. Great conversations with people for the most part. Some people are just fucking pricks. But you know what you say to them? You say, I'm not going to answer you. And then, where are they? They're not near you. But there's last thing that I've been seeing about, and this is where the Ryan Gosling came in for Brian. Ryan Gosling, Margot Robbie met for a new Oceans movie. Now, Oceans is probably one of my favorite series ever made, to be honest. The movies were great. You think about, the cast, all-star, Matt Damon, Brad Pitt, Don Cheadle, George Clooney. You got Casey Affleck, that other dude who was in like Hawaii Five-0 series, the newer one, whose name escapes me. You have Bernie Mac in them, it's just so great, dude. The writing is good. The storytelling, obviously. I forget the guy whose name who plays Tony Benedict or Terry Benedict. I think his name's Anthony Garcia or something. Julia Roberts is in it, and then you follow up with Ocean's 12, Ocean's 13 with Al Pacino. Are you kidding me? Trilogy was phenomenal. You're talking about this is a remake. The original Ocean's 12 had the Rat Pack in it.
Yeah.
Definitely a little different, but still was a movie, at its grassroots was, a movie with an A-list cast, heavy in the dialogue, a good story. And that's what Oceans, the remake of Oceans 12 and then the sequels to follow really just followed that. And they stuck true to their guns here. And they pulled out a great, trilogy. And then is when you get into Oceans 8 that kind of fell off a little bit because you had an agenda clearly. It's nothing against, women or anything. But the reality of the situation is that they were like, oh, let's make an all-female cast of the Oceans movie, which they did. And it just didn't have the same, the same juice, the same pizzazz. Because, first of all, there's 8, not 12. So think about that. The acting wasn't as good. I mean, Brad Pitt's one of the best actors around right now. Matt Damon is too. So is George Clooney. So, it's, obviously a hard act to follow. So we have many, judgmental eyes on the movie too. So they were under a very large microscope, I think is the saying. Whatever, dude. But now here we go. Possible remake. Margot Robbie, good. She's a great actress. That's a good way to go. Ryan Gosling, a good actor. Again, he's really grown on me personally. I met Brian with Gray Man, Blade Runner, Baby Driver. No, it was The Driver, not The Driver, not Baby. I get confused. Not Baby Driver, The Driver. Nice Guys, which we watched at Renee's. Remember that?
Yes.
Nice.
Very
Ryan Gosling,
good.
Russell
Very
Crowe.
good. Yes, that was funny. We were laughing.
Fucking hilarious, right?
We were
Renee
having
even
laughs.
like that.
Renee was even laughing.
Yeah.
She's sleeping.
I don't remember that.
It was at your house.
Renee, yeah, it was in
At
the
home.
little side room, and your mom was talking about the Switch because we had the Switch out. We were playing a little bit.
We were watching that movie with Ryan Gosling and that dude.
Russell Crowe.
Russell
Yeah,
Crowe.
I forgot we watched that.
You guys
I
consider
thought that was like one of our most special moments we shared, honestly.
clearly not for her.
No, I remember that time when we were sitting in that back room.
It's kind of sad. You're kicking out you're getting up now.
Oh, I was gonna get a shot of her.
Ah,
You ruined it. I would never
Sorry,
take you
dude.
out on assignment.
It's okay, dude, because this is our story right now. Screw time. Let me know, by the way, what Debbie from Kind of Favorite says. So, if this movie happens, I need a few things. I believe Steven Soderbergh is the guy who directed the Oceans movies. Steven Soderbergh, excuse me. He was the one who directed the movie. He needs to be, signed on to this movie for sure. You need that director. Because anyone else, and I'd be interested, honestly, to see if he did Oceans 8. Let's see if Oceans 8 was directed by Gary Ross, dude. screenplay by who the hell knows. And when you look at Ocean's 11, right, 2001 film, by God, there you go, Steven Soderbergh, screenplay, Steven Soderbergh. That is the difference. There you go. You want to know why Ocean's 8 was bad? Steven Soderbergh was not attached to the script or the movie. All right, because there's a lot of, obviously, people were talking about how like Hollywood is sexist because the women movie didn't do well. No, dude. Steven Soderbergh is your man at the helm for why these movies were good, and you didn't have your man at the helm. So, what do you want me to do? Ocean's 8, whatever, dude. So that needs to happen. A-list actors. I know a ton of people are always like, oh, like we should do get some young guys in there, get a no-name actor, a come-up guy, scout out a good young actor. In this instance, I think A-list actors are the way to go because there's a reason why they're A-list actors, and you put them all together in one room. You again, under a good director who knows how to channel these egos and these personalities, you can make a symphony of a movie, which is what the Ocean's trilogy was, and you can move from there. And again, Steven Soderbergh attached to the script, to the movie, who will write a good script. That movie was so heavy on dialogue. There's quips, the quick quips. You're in a conversation, it's a bouncing ball, and you're like, wow, what the fuck is going on? But then and then the actors are just delivering this shit hard. And it's just a great movie, man.
I love it.
So, I mean, listen, I said it on Twitter too. I'm all for a new Ocean's movie. Just has to be done right. Okay. You can't be half-assing this shit. Call up Soderbergh, give him whatever money he wants. And just fucking do it. I want to see what has he done recently. Let's go to IMDb. Look at this guy. He looks smart, dude. Let's see.
Looks can be deceiving.
Well, I mean, I would say directing, seems to be smart. So directing upcoming. Wow, he's directing the new Magic Mike movie. Recently, he's directed The Laundromat, Your Life as a Spy, Mosaic, Logan Lucky. All right, that's really good. He directed the Nick TV series, which we have on DVD, by the way. Behind the Candelabra. Wow, he did that.
What did he direct?
Logan Lucky or the Nick.
We do have the Nick?
The Nick is what we have on the series. We have the Nick on DVD.
Wow, that's crazy.
He directed that, which is awesome. He directed 20 episodes. Behind the Candelabra, which was about I forget that guy's name. Damn it, dude. Liberace. That's dope. Side Effects, great movie. He directed the first Magic Mike too. Mike loves Magic Mike. The Informant, great movie. And then obviously the Ocean's movie we come into. So Solaris, great movie. Full Frontal, also a good movie. Traffic.
Full Frontal.
I always enjoy a good Full Frontal. King of the Hill. Nah, that's basically it, dude. So obviously, oh wow, he directed a Yes concert. That's awesome. So Steven Soderbergh, possibly the best director of our generation. I can't really say that, but great director. So you got to attach him to the movie here. This seems like a no-brainer for me. And that's basically my take on what a new Ocean's movie should be like.
I love it, dude. It's amazing.
You haven't seen the Ocean's movies, right?
Not all.
That's Ocean's 11's what Matt put on here the other night.
I know. I've seen some of them a little bit.
Dude, they're so good.
You love them.
I really do love those
more
movies.
than James Bond.
Collectively? Like all the James Bonds versus all of the Ocean's movies? Is that what you're asking me? No, is that what you're asking me?
That's what I'm saying.
Don't mess with me right now.
No, yes.
Yeah, that's right. I think so. Because all the James Bonds aren't really my fancy. Some of them are good. Roger Moore's good James Bond, but it's just, some of it's like a little too much for me, dude.
I love it.
Yeah, I love it too, dude. That's basically it, dude, for me. You got anything else, guys? Renee, are you watching anything? Oh, I can't see her, so I don't know.
Lay down.
She's laying down?
Arms over eyes.
Oh shit, my bad.
Blanket.
That would be a good time.
No, it's too late. You're too late, dude.
You were too late.
Yeah.
I didn't know you knew me to take action during the point hill.
It's over.
Oh, dude.
I could try. Can you switch cameras, bud?
Right now. You want it? You got it, dude. Oh no, it's dead. It's dead. You're gonna have to use. Oh, yeah, that's it. Oh, he's okay, yeah, here we go. Oh, dude, this is so crazy. Talk about covert ops, bro. It's super dark. ISO up. ISO. Yeah. Oh. Whoa. This is a covert operation. This is Michael's trial run. If Michael succeeds here, we'll bring him on set. ISO up. ISO. Oh, dude. I wish I had like a water balloon right now. Just throw it right in his face. ISO up. Open your aperture. Oh, dude. ISO up. ISO. Yeah, brighten it up. Oh, yeah. Check your focus. Oh, dude.
Alrighty.
Oh, dude. All right, dude. Oh.
All right, everybody. Enjoy your midday naps.
All right. Thank you. I want to thank everyone for tuning in to Screen Time. This is a great episode, as always, guys. It is, hey, listen, guys, it's 2:00 on a Friday. Make sure you get your beauty nap in during the day, whether it's 10 minutes or not. As you always know, any nap today is going to be sponsored by Renee Viviano.
Oh, yeah.
She is the best at napping.
No one better.
You absolutely love to see it from Renee Viviano.
She's got good technique.
She's got great technique, coverage of the eyes, and just that plush, warm blanket. Up.
The camera on me?
Yeah.
Where?
Lower. Way back down.
Get away.
Say enjoy the weekend, everybody.
Have a good weekend.
Yeah, bye, guys.
Peace.
Hey guys, Tony here from Downtime TV checking in. I want to thank all our fans out there who's been liking, subscribing, sharing our content. You guys are the best. You guys are our bloodline. You make us love what we do. Thanks again.
What are you doing?
All right, everybody out there in TV land, here in Bridgeport, Connecticut, at the Downtime TV HQ, it's Screen Time!
And welcome back, everybody. What is up? You're tuning in to Screen Time, episode 126. I am your host and producer for the day, Tony.
Yo,
and
hey,
on
Tony.
the table, we have Jay. Oh my God, Jay! Wow,
everybody.
Yeah,
Happy to be back. Happy to be
dude.
back here. You know, it's a Tuesday, start of the new year, Tony. I'm feeling pretty good about the year so far. How about you?
I'm feeling pretty damn good about this year, dude. 2023. I mean, is it the year of downtime?
I think so. I think so
too, dude. I'm pretty fucking pumped for it.
It's trending in that direction here.
Really?
I think so.
And if Jay knows anything, he knows what's trending. I mean, look at the t-shirt long sleeve combo over there.
Check it out.
He said, "I'll go the blue long sleeve like Tony, and then I'll pop on the white t-shirt, bro."
Yes, bro. Yes,
Whoa,
bro.
whoa, fix XLR.
Am I on?
Yeah,
Mike,
now you got it.
Yo, Jay,
Yeah.
I'm with you.
You digging it?
I'm gonna help you bring that back too.
Hell yeah, bro. Hell yeah. You know, I'm not gonna be about like too in your face about it, but you know, I'm gonna rock it when I can.
I mean, you're starting off pretty hot, Jay.
Thanks, Tony. Thank you, Tony. I try.
Of course, dude.
Try my
Of course,
best.
dude.
We're always on the forefront of fashion trends around here. You know.
Oh, dude.
Wait, Tony. I heard an all-time quote when the ball dropped this weekend.
What do you got, dude?
This young man was running around screaming 2023 to infinity.
Oh yeah, dude, that's a great quote.
It's a great quote, man.
To
And I
infinity.
think that's what I'm gonna live on for 2023. That's my quote. You know,
Really?
yeah. Just take things to the next level.
I like that, dude.
Getting a few Coke sluts, you know?
What? What did you just say?
What do you mean, dude?
Getting a few Coke sluts. I
Maybe.
define masculinity.
Wait, hey, that's a clip, bro. That's hilarious.
Which the Coke sluts
The
one?
Coke sluts one. Getting some Coke sluts.
All right, Jay. So anyway, let's move on with our episode. Very special episode we have for you guys today.
Yep.
As we mentioned, it is the new year, which means a ton of new movies, new television shows to look forward to. And we're
so
gonna
many good stuff.
so much good stuff out there, man. And we're gonna bring you I guess what we're looking forward to the most. So, since Jay's been on, we've I guess we've mixed up the format a little bit, dude.
Oh, yeah?
We're not gonna do all yours and all mine. We're gonna one at a time, baby.
Oh, I kind of like that.
Right?
And we can just do like movies and TV shows, or we're just gonna start movies, then move on to TV shows afterwards.
I coupled them. I'm doing both, dude.
Oh wow.
Yeah, they're included in mine.
All right, word. Let's do it.
All right, dude. Well, obviously, one thing we didn't change is where we start with the
news.
host.
Oh, for me, I saw.
Yeah, we're going diving right into it, dude.
Diving
The news is
right
us, bro.
into it.
What to look forward to.
Wait. I had something right up here.
Yeah.
My first one is gonna be Ted Lasso season 3. You know, they left us off on a nice cliffhanger at the end of season 2. Critics weren't as blown away with season 2 as they were season 1, which is usually how things go. But I think Ted Lasso has set up a lot of good character development to take season 3 into the next level, to infinity.
When's it coming out?
Oh, freak. TBD.
Is it actually?
It's
No.
on Apple TV. Yeah.
Apple
I mean,
TV.
at least the
Renee's a
article,
big fan of Apple TV.
at least the article I'm on, it says TBD.
Wait, really?
I'm kind of guessing like a Christmas time drop, you know?
Interesting, dude.
Maybe like late fall. But I don't think we're gonna get it in the early part of this.
Now you mentioned a big cliffhanger, right?
Yeah.
Are you like still thinking about it?
What do you
Like,
mean?
is it that big of a cliffhanger?
It's not a huge cliffhanger. It just kind of leaves a lot up for questioning. I don't do you care if we ruin it things on here?
I mean, I don't care. I
Alright.
don't watch the show.
So like a character who is known to be, I believe his name's Nate, who's known to be like kind of a pushover, has like gotten a little bit of credibility in the soccer realm. You know, he made a good call. He made a couple good calls here and there. And season 2 ends off with him leaving the Richmond squad, which was what Ted Lasso was on, and he's like suiting up for another team, and that's how it cuts out.
Oh shit.
Yeah, he's like, because like I don't know, Ted Lasso, you know, like he's like a kind of like a laid back character. He kind of
Right.
runs his office that way, you know.
Naturally.
And Nate, being kind of like a type A personality guy, like
Can't handle that.
did not like that one bit. He didn't like how they were joking around. There was too much joking around, and he was very serious about his position.
Oh
So
wow.
I'm excited to see how that goes.
All right, cool. Any murmurs like about how's the season gonna go? Any new characters? Anything?
No, nothing.
Wow, so much TV. So this must be honest come out in December then. If this
Yeah.
TBD, dude.
TBD date. You know,
Yeah.
you probably have like the same main cast of characters. You know, like
Naturally.
Jason Sudeikis.
Yeah, I don't think they're killing off many people in that show, huh?
No, there's not any deaths in that show.
Interesting, dude.
People do get traded to other teams, but even
Wow.
so, Jamie Tart, that's one of the soccer players.
Jimmy
He's-
Tart.
He's like a pretty boy, kind of full of himself.
Nice.
Humbles himself throughout the show. It's good.
Now, is this like
It's a nice
currently
feel good show.
Feel good show?
Very good.
Now, I don't want you to spoil too many of your picks, but like, is this like your favorite show? Basically, this is your top show you're watching. Or?
Yeah. Like if this show came out tomorrow, I would probably binge watch it
Really,
for
dude?
sure. Yeah.
Interesting.
Hell yeah. That's my first pick, Tony.
Season 3. I didn't even know there was 2 seasons. I thought it was only 1, to be honest.
Yeah, no, but the critics are right in that the season 1 was like pretty epic, and then season 2
Right.
kind of like
Fizzed out a little bit.
fizzed out a little bit, like but
dude.
you were building up characters,
I
like,
know comedy.
they took a lot of time to build up the characters, which was great. I think it's going to be really good for season 3.
Right. Yeah. As someone with a mustache, I get mistaken a lot
For Ted Lasso.
for a Ted Lasso guy,
Interesting.
and I just like I'm not I don't know the shows. People are like, oh wow, Ted Lasso, and I'm just like, I'm sorry, I don't.
Yeah.
Apple Plus.
Apple Plus is like kind of like a luxury of the rich, Just kidding.
And you are the face of the rich.
Hell yeah, man. wait, before I move on from Ted Lasso, been to England. They have no idea what Ted Lasso is. Never heard of it. I asked like a handful of people.
I bet they know what that Ryan Reynolds, Rob McElhenney show is.
Oh, the one where they own
a soccer club.
Own a soccer club.
They definitely know that.
Isn't that like a reality TV show in the sorts?
I mean, in sorts, yeah, because they actually bought that team, right?
Yeah,
yeah, dude. So
they did.
It's quasi reality, dude.
Interesting.
Even though, I mean, living like Ryan Reynolds probably isn't like reality at all.
No. I don't even know the name of that show.
It's the name of the town, I think, but it's like some small. It's obviously not like London,
No.
I mean, I guess I can't name you many towns in England, but
yeah, I'm just starting to learn
them. All right, dude. So is that all about Ted Lasso?
Yeah, that's just about it. I'm very excited.
So this is new number 5, right? Number 5, most looking forward
countdown
to.
5. Got you.
Definitely, dude.
What's yours?
All right, mine. We're gonna go on a little bit of a limb here, and I'm interested in this one just to see how it goes.
Excuse me,
Jay.
What? Sorry,
is that Lily?
No.
Oh,
yeah, it was.
Well, why don't you answer it, dude? I want to know what she thinks about Ted Lasso.
On the show.
So, dude, I want more engagement in the fans.
Okay.
All right, so we'll move on to what?
Okay, she's calling back.
You want to answer it?
She's gonna call back.
Okay, she's gonna call back, dude. All right, so my number 5 most look forward to Wonka movie, dude.
All right. She's in.
All right, let's focus.
Hey, Lily, you're on the show, Lily.
Hi, Lily.
What do you think of Ted Lasso, Lily?
But unfortunately, I never watched the last episode because I was saving it to watch with my boyfriend Jay, and then she watched.
Oh shit!
Oh
shit!
The bus,
That's
Lily.
just nice.
Oh.
Oh, but are you excited for season 3?
Lily, do not watch this episode, by the way, because Jay spoiled the ending of season 2.
I didn't spoil the ending of season 2, but you definitely watched it. I've watched it with you. All right, Lily. Any final thoughts on Ted Lasso?
He's just like an inspiration to us all, and we should all listen to his beautiful lessons that he teaches us, and be a goldfish.
Wow. Wait, is he? Jay said he's not big in England. What's the deal with that, Lily?
Yeah, they just don't know him, right?
Oh, I'm not sure.
You should ask your coworkers, because when I was over there, I asked a bunch of your friends, and they said that I have no idea what that show is.
Yeah, because not a lot of people have Apple TV.
Oh, luxury of the rich.
Luxury of the rich.
Luxury of the Jason Libertellis.
Lily, you want to be on camera real quick? I turn the computer on. No.
Lily, what are you looking forward to most in 2023 movie wise?
What are you looking forward to most in 2023 movie wise?
Mom, what are you looking for most in 2023 movie-wise?
Please hold.
Please hold.
Lily's mom will be good on this show, though.
I bet. I mean, she knows a lot about movies.
She knows about movies like ahead of time, too.
Wow, dude, we can break some news. Dude, we can be ahead of the curve.
Wait, what?
Yes. Yeah. I saw it.
Glass Onion was great. They talked about it on the last episode.
That was last year's news, literally.
Yeah, last year's news.
The Barbie movie, the Mario movie,
Barbie, Mario,
Mission Impossible. Oh, I hope she's not a Chris Pine fan.
I think she is a Chris Pine fan.
Oh no, dude.
She doesn't care for Chris Pine.
Good,
Thank
good,
you,
good,
'cause
good.
We don't either.
Chris Pine, no good.
No good. No good. He aged quickly.
Yeah, very quickly.
Yeah.
Badly too.
Horribly.
Horribly.
He looks like a leather bag.
Weird head.
Okay, we don't have to go that far.
Jay goes way over the line every time, Lily. Every episode, I'm like, damn, Jay.
Damn, Jay, why you cross that line? And I say, I do it for the news.
Yeah, Tony, I am looking forward to the Barbie movie. I like really need to understand what it is.
Yeah, I know. I don't think anyone really knows what it is, but that's why it's so enticing.
Yeah, Lily, you gotta stay tuned. We'll be talking about it.
Yeah.
Great. It's been really wonderful being a guest on your show.
Oh, thank you, Lily. We'd have
Hopefully-
you anytime.
Yeah, please come on again.
Thank you so much.
All right. I'll talk to you soon.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye now.
Bye now.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Love you. Bye-bye. All right. And we're back. How was that, guys?
Well, that was great.
That was fun.
That was fun.
That was a good time. All right, so now let's get real here, okay?
Yeah, Tony's pick.
Tony, my first pick, the Wonka movie.
Ooh, with Timothy
Chalamet.
Chalamet.
However you want to say it. It's fine. He's cool with it. This movie, I mean, to me, bit of a toss-up, but obviously, I'm a big Willy Wonka fan, like the original Gene Wilder one, obviously.
Yeah.
Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, which was the remake with
Did you
Johnny
like
Depp.
You like that one?
No,
You didn't like that one?
Not good. No
Oh.
bueno, dude.
That's sad.
Johnny Depp was weird.
Well, yeah, that's what they were going for.
Yeah, but no, it was not good though. It wasn't like a good weird. It was like a Tim Burton like
Weird.
went too weird. I
Yeah.
think, you know.
Mm.
It was no good, dude.
It was darker that compared to like the Willy Wonka movie back in the 70s, you know? Like,
Yeah, it was.
that was a very like light, like
Mhm.
we're in this very well lit room.
Right.
And
Yeah,
freaking
the,
Johnny Depp's like
um,
we're in a dungeon.
Right. As you are, a student of, the color palette
Yes.
for the Tim Burton one. Well, it was just way too blue, honestly.
Interesting.
It was way too cold for me. You think of again the Gene Wilder one.
Yeah.
It was more of a warm color palette, and I would say more of a variety. The colors were vibrant. It was different. It was, it was, and of course, I mean, Gene Wilder. He killed it.
Oh yeah.
Like,
it was
there
like
was
his
no-
breakout role, right? Or was it most notable at least?
One of the most notable for him, I would say. And, they just, I don't know, it just really captivated the magic of chocolate and Willy Wonka. And the ending was just so good, I thought. Where,
where they like leave in the
well, I was saying like when Gene Wilder is like really like he pulls at your threads when you're thinking he's like an asshole and he's yelling at little Charlie here
Yeah.
that he lost.
Yeah.
But then in the end, that was the final test.
That was a
dude.
joke.
It was, yeah, man.
It reminds me of a lot of your jokes, Tony.
Thank you. Exactly, dude. It's,
It's funny. It's
like,
think
it makes you think. Yes,
he's
question.
mad
what
at
is
you.
going
He's
on
like,
about this,
he's
dude?
just, he cracks a smile and he's laughing.
Yeah.
and then you're like, I'm confused.
Exactly, dude. Loves to confuse people, and that was the movie. It was a great big confusion. So anyway, fast forward to now, and I do have some notes on this movie.
Oh, the
So-
newer the Chalamet movie.
Yeah, Wonka movie comes out way later in the year, December 15th, for that Christmas type of release here.
Oh yeah.
Not much about the director, I don't think. I looked up Paul King is the director.
Mhm.
I don't think he's really done anything notable. I guess if you liked Paddington, that's cool. But I mean, like, other than that, dude. So that I mean, that's not huge for me. It's Willy Wonka, whatever. Rowan Atkinson seems to be, on the cast list here, as well as Olivia Colman, which is good. She's a nice English actress. Hugh Grant as well, who's just a legend, basically. 2 Weeks Notice, great movie. But other than that, I mean, I'm a little skeptical. Personally, I think Timothy over here doesn't have depth acting. I didn't do that much. I suppose he played the character of Paul Atreides well, but it's just like kind of like, oh yeah, man, I don't know what to do here.
Yeah, he didn't really say much in Dune.
I know. I'm interested to see how he does in that, but this seems to be, a year where Timothy is going to have some breakout roles, and I'm very interested to see how he does Willy Wonka, because he has done a lot of coming of age films, and that I suppose puts an actor in a place where he's in a role of an indecisive person, not really sure where their life is going, what to do, no drive or struggle with drive, no direction, I should say. Whereas, Willy Wonka kind of plays a man who knows exactly what he's doing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
he
he
has a goal.
and he has a very intricate plan surrounding that goal as
Yeah.
well. So I think it's gonna be very interesting to see how he plays as Wonka. And of course, from what I've read and based on the title as well, it is gonna be like more about Willy Wonka, because really the story is about Charlie.
Yeah. So you think we'll get
Um,
more of a backstory? Like, we know the backstory of Willy Wonka. His dad was a dentist and everything. Didn't let him eat candy and all that
Right.
bullshit.
Yeah.
But like, you think we'll get more of that?
I think so. We did see a glimpse of that in the Tim Burton one. But it was weird. It was too weird. And I forget the guy's name, but the guy who played Count Dooku, R.I.P., played Mr. Wonka.
Right, it's
He did
right.
really well. I mean, he has that godlike voice.
I know.
Such a great actor, dude.
Come sit in my chair,
Willie. No chocolate for you. So I'd be interested to see, really what they do with his backstory, because it also is kind of open-ended, really. I'm super interested in that. But again, I'm skeptical. That's why it's number 5 on my list. But I am very obviously, excited to see that movie, dude. It's gonna be great in theaters. Let's go December 13th.
I'm down, dude. I'm down. What's the second movie?
15th.
Is it called something different than Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory?
Well,
Or
it
is
takes
like-
on the title of the book, which is Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Yeah, dude. See what they did? See what they're doing over there, man?
Wow, dude. A couple years ago, I got movie palettes for Christmas for a bunch of
Yeah, there you
people.
go.
And Tony, you're right, dude. You're right. The 2005 movie palette is much darker. You get the blues, right, and
Yeah.
everything. And then it's mostly blue. It's like blue, purple.
Yeah.
Get some brown, light blue, and then you go to like Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, and you get like reds and oranges and some white, and you still get the blue in there, right?
Yeah.
But like it's not as pronounced.
Right.
It's very cool.
I know. I
love
love color
them.
palettes in movies are so awesome to
Very
kinda
cool
dive
to
into.
see.
Yeah.
And then okay, actually, no, moving on.
No, go ahead if you want to talk about it.
No. This just has something to do with my next pick.
All right. Well, before we get to the next pick, we have 10 comments, dude.
10.
I know. We were on a good roll there, Jay. So I kind of, I was holding off on the comments. We have 10 comments here.
Damn.
Oh my God. So Brian Barney, by the way, commented
24
20 commented at 522, by the way.
Wow. Big fan.
24 movie, The Return of Jack Bauer, ? Barn is a big 24 fan, which is hilarious. I would be
And Friends.
yeah.
Wait. Matthew gave you a 24?
And then he goes, Brian says, Tony, nailed it with the Willy Wonka. Complete chief fest, he says. Matt says, Barnes, I can't believe you like 24 that much. 24? And then Brian says, Tyler. This is a whole conversation at Eastern, which is where I went to college. Matthew says, Tyler, how are you? Wow, ranting about it every day. Oh, Tyler, dude, if you're watching right now, call into the show, buzz. Then Elliot Barnaby and Sons comments, Mr. Wonka.
Mr. Wonka. Oh my God. L.A. Barnaby. I love those guys.
Dude, honestly, shout out Elliot Barnaby and Sons. You need siding, roofing, glass,
This is-
doors, dude.
No free ads.
No, this isn't free, dude. They pay heavily, okay, for our endorsements here. Appreciate you guys commenting and watching the show. 24 movie would be very interesting. I'm surprised, honestly, they didn't do it because the show, I think, was pretty big, but also had a larger like underground cult following as well. The show was pretty good, honestly. Jack Bauer, Kiefer Sutherland, he knows suspense and action, honestly. So
he knows it.
He does know it,
is
dude.
Suspense.
And he's a legacy. His father Donald Sutherland has been in the movie too forever. So good job on them. But Jay, what's your next pick, dude?
My next pick is You.
That season 2, season 3?
It's like season 4, my dude. Yeah, You on Netflix. I've been watching pretty religiously ever since it came out.
Really, dude?
I don't know what it is about the show. I am a kind of a fan of true crime, so I could you kind of like get to know Joe Goldblum, I think
Joe Schmo?
his name is, and like you kind of get to sympathize with him a little bit, and it's kind of a little upsetting to me. But You is a great show. It's about basically he's a serial killer. Let's
Phil
not
Goldberg.
Goldberg.
Oh,
yeah.
he is, dude.
He's a serial killer. Let's not sugarcoat it here. He's like in the past couple seasons, he's been in New York. He's been in LA. I believe it's only been there's 4 seasons, so I think I might have missed a season because I only know of 2. Unless they did 2 seasons in one spot. But yeah, he's like moved around all over the country, like falling in love with these women, starting a life with them, and then it gets hairy because he like meets other women, and he wants to like have them too. And he always has to have.
Don't we all, dude?
He always has that like this like he has his main girl, and then he always has like his
side piece,
his target. No,
Oh,
it's like his target where he wants to like capture, and like he has like this like secret room in his basement. It's like a room within a room, and it's like soundproof, and like
Classic.
he uses it for restoring books because it's like airtight, you know.
Yeah, remind me not to go near your closet, Jay.
Oh yeah, my closet's huge, dude. You can totally get lost in there.
Yeah, you got a room within a room there, dude.
But yeah, I'm super pumped about You.
Thanks, man. I think I watched season 2 of You.
Joe Goldberg.
By the way, I think it said it premieres February 9th on Netflix.
Yes, February 10th. Yeah, I see 10th, but
You
yes,
see 10th? Really? I see 9th, dude.
All dude, someone's gotta get their shit right.
Season guide, episode 1, season 4, February 9th, 2023. Maybe it's, who knows? Midnight Really, I don't know.
Who knows?
But I don't know. It was pretty good. It reminds me a lot of Dexter.
Yep. Yeah.
He does kind of kill people who are either bad. Or he has to kill because they know and they'll they'll show him
There's
up,
a need for the
they'll
killing.
expose him,
It's
dude.
not just like he's like on a rampage. You know
Yeah,
what
he's
I mean?
not just needs to,
He doesn't need to
although
kill.
he does kind of need to kill though.
That's true.
I think season 2, I think was one with Chris D'Elia.
Yeah,
That's the one that I watched.
Yeah,
And I thought the acting was kind of okay. I guess Joe's all right, but his lady friend, whose obviously name escapes me, I forget, dude, but who's like into it now,
Yeah. She's like is killer. She's like part.
She
like,
killed someone too, I think, at the end. Towards the end of the season.
Yeah. And then like they get married. Okay,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
right. That's what happens. He
Yeah.
goes to LA, falls in love with this. Somehow every time he gets away with it. I don't know how. I don't know. I don't get it. But like there's some random series of events happens, and then like he's just like off scot-free, and he just like disappears. So I'm excited to see where it goes.
Honestly, me too, dude. And I'm excited for you. February 9th, dude.
Let's do it, baby.
Put that in your back pocket.
I'm gonna write that down in my calendar.
Write it down in your calendar, dude. You.
Netflix.
Netflix coming out with some hot things, dude.
Good, man. Good.
All right, my next pick here. By the way, Matthew says, J-Man. Ooh,
Yes,
All
I'm
right.
fighting the night, man.
Let's focus here, dude. My next pick is gonna be my first TV show. Well, it's on Hulu, I think, honestly. So my first series, I should say, Shrinking.
Ooh, is that with Jason? No. What's his name?
What do you think of? It's Jason Segel, yeah.
Jason Segel.
What do you think of? What do you think of when I say Shrinking? I do anything about the show? I bet you don't.
I have no idea about the
Right.
show. I've seen like bits and like teasers on like Apple TV. It's an Apple TV show, right?
This is gonna be your show, bud.
You think it's gonna be my show?
I do think so.
Isn't it about like it's about getting older?
Not necessarily.
Shrinkage or shrinking? It's called Shrinking, right?
Yeah.
But first thing that comes to my mind when you say shrinking, I think
Shrinkage.
Yeah.
Interesting, dude. Well, anyway, so this show, Jason Segel stars in it.
Yeah.
It is like as you said, Apple TV, Apple Plus, whatever.
Yeah.
Television series. And he plays a shrink.
Oh.
And I believe he goes through again. Not a lot has been kind of disclosed about this show. It starts on January 27th, which is pretty surprising because it's close.
Yeah.
And I couldn't
Exciting.
find a lot on it. But so Jason Segel is the shrink. And he goes through this some type of midlife crisis. I
Mhm.
want to say it's gonna be a divorce.
You think?
Okay. Yeah. And he starts to question his life and what he's done. And the plot line is basically he is now this shrink, and he decides that he's going to tell all his clients like how he actually feels about them, like what he actually thinks.
Oh.
And it seems like the cast seems pretty solid so far. Again, I don't know much, but on the cast list, you have obviously Jason Segel.
Yep.
You have Krista Miller, who is in Scrubs. Dr. Cox's wife in the show.
Oh, gotcha.
Remember who Dr. Cox is?
Yes, I know who Dr.
Yeah. And his wife was like the sarcastic, hilarious woman.
Mhm.
So I would say very dry sense of humor probably fits this show.
Oh wow.
And Harrison Ford is also
I know. I just
on
read
this
that.
cast right here as Dr. Phil Rhodes, maybe a co-worker of Jason Segel.
Oh, I love that.
Who I think, Harrison Ford, are you kidding me?
I know, right?
Like those are
Silver Fox.
three big names right now. And Jason Segel, I'm super pumped for it because of him, honestly, in and of itself. When you think of him,
Oh, yeah, about his career and
Forgetting Sarah
everything.
Marshall,
Yeah.
hilarious. Even Back to Freaks and Geeks.
Oh my God.
I Love You Man is like one of my favorite movies ever, honestly. I can watch it nonstop if I want
Yes.
to.
Yeah. That's
I
a
Love You
lovely
Man is so good. Knocked Up, he's in too. It's such a good. He's such a
Forgetting.
Good,
You said forgetting Sarah
I
Marshall.
did say that right. You're forgetting that I forgot that I said Forgetting Sarah Marshall.
Good one, Tony.
So like
He also wrote this too. Is what I'm reading right here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's a writer.
How do you not think this is going to be good? I'm kind of tight. I'm gonna have to. I think cuddle up with you and Lily and watch the show.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Right?
I mean, we could watch we don't have to cuddle up. We could like watch in the living room, on our own chairs. Unless you want to cuddle up, we can cuddle up.
No. Forget it. Forget it, dude.
All right.
Such a snister.
Such a snister.
Come on.
I know comedy. So yeah, Shrinking. What did I say? January 27th, right?
Yeah,
so
yeah.
right around the
Very
corner
soon.
here.
Very soon.
So I'm super pumped for that. And like I said, I haven't really watched any Apple Plus shows because I don't have it. So I'm super stoked to kind of weasel my way into your account and watch some Shrinking with you, dude.
Watch some Shrinkage with me,
right?
Yeah, that'd be fun.
What about number 4, dude?
Number 4. Wait,
what?
This is my number 3.
You be number 3 now.
Yeah, my
dude.
number 3.
Yeah. You got it?
Yeah,
Can
I
you handle
got it. I got it.
What do you
I
got,
it.
dude?
Wait. Actually, no. Jerk off instruction.
What's so funny? Dude?
That was me, dude. You made a clip of me finally.
Yeah, I made another one. You want another one?
Yeah, let me hear it.
Oh,
Amateur,
dude.
anal, hentai, big tits, Asian, POV, gangbang, big ass, massage, public. That's a good one. That's a really good clip, Tony. All right, I got it. All right, sticking on the Harrison Ford train. I am super excited about Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny. I'm a huge fan of the Indiana Jones franchise. I've always loved their movies. I had them on VHS. I had them on DVD, and that's where I stopped buying stuff, but I just stream them now. But I'm a huge fan. I'll watch it even if it's on TV. Like even if there's an Indiana Jones on, like, let's say TNT or like some movie channel, I will watch that even with the commercials. Like it's just great fun, great entertainment. There's action, adventure, comedy. I'm a little bummed that Harrison Ford is still freaking Indiana Jones. Like, come on, how old is he? Like 80? He's like 82 now, right? We've talked about Harrison
I don't think
Ford.
he's 80.
We've talked about Harrison Ford's age enough on the show so that we know that he is a bag of bones.
He's 80.
So yeah, he needs to hang up his whip and his hat and give it to Antonio Banderas. Wait, no, not even him. I want to see who do you want to see as the next Indiana Jones, Tony?
Honestly, for me, I really want to see Shia LaBeouf.
I would love to see Shia LaBeouf as Indiana Jones.
Yeah.
But I also think Pedro Pascal would be a good Indiana
That
Jones.
would be, yeah. I could see even
Who's
someone.
another like rugged that dude from Walking Dead, Shane.
Oh, John Bernthal.
John Bernthal.
Yeah, but he's too old looking, and I don't think he has like. To me, he's not charismatic.
Oh,
Like Harrison
yeah,
Ford
yeah.
is very charismatic.
True.
He's got charm, bro.
True. Who's like the next Harrison Ford?
The dude from Bullet Train, the
Pitt?
with yeah, the brothers combo,
Oh,
the one with the longer hair, the really curly hair.
Hmm.
Jason Taylor and or something like that.
No, I don't know. That's interesting though. I am pretty excited because
Aaron Taylor Johnson, dude. This dude.
Aaron Taylor Johnson.
Yeah.
Look at him. Oh wow.
Come on, dude.
Oh, he played the son who's like getting tracked down, right? Who
Yeah.
they like stole.
Yeah.
Great, great looking movie too. Bullet Train.
This guy actually just interviewed to be the next James Bond.
Oh, sick.
Yeah, and it said it went well.
Good.
Uh-huh.
That's awesome.
Yeah, no, it's awesome. It's good for him. Great for him, dude.
Huge for him.
Because he was in some really stupid movie with Blake Lively. It was so dumb, dude. What was it called? It was called not Sicario, I don't think. Fuck, what was that movie, dude? It was so weird. And and in the end, Kick-Ass was good too.
He was in Kick-Ass.
Kick-Ass was good. He was in the Avengers. Oh yeah, wasn't he Quicksilver? No, he wasn't Quicksilver.
Wasn't he Bucky?
No. Savages. He's in the movie Savages, which sucks, dude. Is he gonna be Kraven the Hunter? I forgot who's gonna be Kraven the Hunter. I think he is gonna be Kraven the Hunter. Yeah, dude, that is sick.
What is Kraven the Hunter?
Kraven the Hunter is one of the villains in the Spider-Man comics, dude.
Really?
And he's like this hunter, dude. He looks sick, dude. Kraven the Hunter. I'll show you some images from him. This is who he look. That's what he looks like. He's like, ugh.
Oh, dope.
He's like a hunter man, dude.
Oh wait. He was in wasn't Kraven the Hunter in like the Suicide Squad too?
Oh, I don't remember. No, definitely not Suicide Squad. It's DC.
Oh, never mind. Sorry.
And I'm surprised honestly because I thought Jason Momoa was going to be casted by Kraven, but I guess
yeah,
I guess
that seems like the obvious choice, right?
I guess they gave it to Aaron Taylor Johnson, dude.
Interesting. But back to Indiana Jones real quick. I am excited for the story they concoct because it's always a good one, you know. I thought Kingdom of the Crystal Skull was a good story.
Honestly, like many people didn't like that movie.
I know.
I enjoyed the movie. And again,
I like the movie too.
Shia LaBeouf, the setup for him to be propelled as Indiana Jones Jr., basically, or Indiana Jones the Third, actually.
Yeah, it's nuts. And I think there was some politics there why he's not Indiana Jones.
Probably do, yeah,
for
yeah, yeah.
sure.
Definitely some
plus,
politics.
you know, you've seen Shia LaBeouf just going off the deep end.
Sometimes he's been said he's hard to work with, dude.
Yeah.
Do you know much about the plot?
For the first time ever, a person not named Steven Spielberg is helming an Indiana Jones film. James Mangold directs the long-awaited follow-up.
Do you know what movies he's directed?
Walk the Line.
He did Ford versus Ferrari, Logan, The Wolverine.
But no, nothing about the plot yet. It's
it's
the Dial of Destiny.
It's funny because I did a lot of research on this movie because it was one of my picks.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and I guess you didn't read the Google Doc.
Oh.
It was one of my picks.
Oh, dude, sorry. One of my picks.
So the film takes place in 1969.
Oh, you're just gonna show me up.
And it does revolve a little bit around the moon landing, Mike. And basically, the plot line goes back to Nazis being the enemy because who doesn't enjoy beating up Nazis, really?
That's true.
And there's some like Nazi scientists, like conspiracy that infiltrated the U.S. government because after World War II, they took the German scientists because they were smart.
Yeah.
And they made them American scientists, basically like scientists for America.
Yeah.
Right. But they still obviously Nazi ties. Bang. So they're colluding. Indiana Jones finds this out. And I would imagine the Dial of Destiny is something having to do, maybe they found something on the moon or something's out in space or something, which I'm not huge into right now. Now that I'm like kind of talking about it more, because like, what do we got? Indiana Jones in a fucking spacesuit?
Yeah, no, it does sound kind of weird.
Right.
But I mean, if we're taking place in World War II, Nazis are the enemy, you would assume that.
Well, it's 69, so Cold War.
Cold War.
Right. So, it's gonna be pretty interesting. It does take place in New York City, which I enjoy that aspect.
Mm-hmm.
And also there's gonna be, I would imagine, and this he's probably one of the head Nazi guys, is Mads Mikkelsen, who was he's been Mamma Mia. He was in Casino Royale as the French dude, Lafleur, or not Lafleur, whatever his name was. The main guy in Casino Royale, the main antagonist. Plus a few other movies. He's a big, international actor. Antonio Banderas is in it as well. Just name a few. And I just think that I think this is gonna be set up honestly for a really good ending to the Indiana Jones series here, because it's gonna be the last one. And they are doing some of that CGI making Harrison Ford look young stuff as they do, I think, flashbacks. Because I don't think he doesn't look young the whole movie. 'Cause
Yeah.
when you think about it, I mean, this is kind of like 20 years later.
Yeah, after like
Technically,
his
after World War
original
II.
adventures.
Yeah,
you
after
know?
the original adventures. So he's gonna be older. And you know, I'm pretty hyped for
Interesting,
this one, dude.
interesting. Yeah, that's right,
But there's gonna
because-
be flashbacks, you know.
Yeah, because the first movie was like him in World War II. So
Yeah, the first 3 were all during like the World War II time.
yeah.
So it's gonna be really
It does
good.
make sense for him to be older now.
Yes. And it's good. I think we watched the trailer for it on Screen Time a little while ago. It looks good. They did show a little short clip of him CGI'd young, and they made him. I mean, it looked good. I mean, they've done CGI successfully like that.
Oh yeah.
Previous movies and stuff like that. So I'm super pumped. And just like you, Jay, I'm a big Indiana Jones fan.
Love it.
I understand Spielberg isn't directing it, but James Mangold is, a good director. Ford versus Ferrari. Logan, Copland, he did too early on in the 80s. These are movies that, were nominated for Academy Awards and stuff like that. Not to mention Spielberg and George Lucas are still on as producers. So, it's, they're going to keep it tight.
Good. I'm
know?
happy about it, dude.
Yeah, me too.
I'm very excited for it. And I'm sorry I took your pick, honestly.
Honestly, dude, it's okay.
Sure.
I'm going to roll with the punches here.
Awesome.
All right.
What's your next pick?
My next pick, dude. Let's see. What was my next pick? Because I see it here. I'm gonna go Dune Part 2, dude.
Oh yeah.
I was talking about Timothy, and now I'm gonna talk about him again.
You got a
dude.
crush on him, don't you?
No. I don't. I don't.
All right.
I don't. Even though he looks like me.
Denying the whole heart.
Anyway, dude. So, Dune Part 1, I watched on Halloween last year. Not this past Halloween, the Halloween before that. Actually, was it? No, the past Halloween I was here. Yeah, Halloween before that. So, great story. I saw the original when I was in high school. I remember a lot of it, but it's an awesome story, obviously based on the book by Dune, whatever. And if you guys don't know the storyline, it is a science fiction novel.
Yep.
Where there is this planet which has it's called like the spice melange, right? Melange.
Yeah.
And that is like this, I guess, element or whatever it is that that people use for power, like for literal, basically, right? And it equates to wealth and power.
Don't they
and
also don't humans run on it too?
Right.
Like that's why they have those like hookups to their nose.
Well, they have that because they can't breathe the atmosphere of that planet, right?
That's right.
And they call the planet the dune because it's a bunch of fucking dunes.
Yeah.
And there's native people to this planet.
Oh yeah.
So naturally, the races are inhabiting this planet, bullying the natives. Just don't give a shit. Want to get all the spice melange.
Yeah.
And there's kind of several families that are in power over this larger empire, right?
Different houses.
Timothy's house, the House of Atreides, being one of them, and then the other one was the Arcanins, I believe.
That sounds right.
Yeah. And they have like dominion over Dune, right? But I think they were kind of fucking up, and they were like evil. They killed like the native people, didn't care about them. Atreides comes in and is like, "Yo, we can do this without harming people." So they put him in power of Dune. So then you have the Arcanins who are like, "Fuck that, dude! Like, fuck the Atreides family. We want that power back."
Yeah.
Okay. So Timothy's like the son of the head of the household, who's obviously his father. I forget the father's name. Mr. Atreides.
Yeah, Mr. Atreides. Sir Atreides.
And his whole family gets fucking knocked out, dude.
Annihilated. Josh, that's not Josh Brolin's character, right? The dad?
No, Josh Brolin was like one of the generals.
Oh, for the evil, for the
who the
Arcanin.
fuck? What's his name, dude? Isaac. Not Paul Isaac. Come on, help me out here. Anyone?
Rebecca Ferguson.
No. The dude who played Poe in the new Star Wars trilogy. He was the Moon Knight.
Oh man, what the hell's
Something
his name?
Oscar Isaac.
Oscar
Fuck
Isaac.
You, Jay. Get a laptop in front of you.
Shit, man. He got in this movie.
So they all get axed off, right? Crazy story here. Now Paul's just left with just him and his mom, and he has like these visions. There's like a what do you call it? When there's like a story that people are thinking to become true. like a
Oh,
legend
a
that's supposed to come
legend.
true, but no, it's like a
Oh,
not a conspiracy.
prophecy.
Prophecy, yeah, prophecy. And of course, who's the head of the prophecy? Timothy Chalamet. Okay, dude,
Yeah.
because who wouldn't be? Zendaya is one of the natives. With Javier Bardem in there,
Mhm.
that's awesome, dude. You know who else is in it? Part of the Arkanen house, David
Dave Bautista.
Bautista, baby. Oh man, he plays a good role. I'm excited. You know, small role in the first one, supposedly having a bigger role in part two.
Yeah, he
Love
plays like
that
the,
action.
He plays like the
dude.
bodyguard for
the Arkanen
Arkanen
family. He's like the head fucking army dude for them, dude.
Who are the name of the native people? What's the name of the native people?
I don't
Remember?
know, dude. I could probably look it up
Dude,
right now.
but their the dance they have to do to get through the dunes is like
Yeah.
something like it's like something so beautiful, you know.
It really is.
It's just very
Symphony.
like artistic and
Right.
how they have to navigate dunes to avoid these like huge sand monsters.
Oh yeah.
It's awesome.
So part 2 is coming out now.
Yeah.
November 3rd.
It's been hyped up
So
pretty
deep.
Like a lot of people were a little upset with how the first one ended. You know, they're like, this is boring or whatever, you know.
See, I
like-
think those people are stupid.
Yeah, because they don't know the whole story.
They don't know the whole story. And the book is fucking massive, by the way.
I think it's all close to 1,000 pages.
Yeah. And I honestly was kind of surprised that they were breaking up into parts. They're doing 3 parts actually. Because I remember watching this movie, I'm like, dude, we're running like 3 hours, and it's like they're not even like
close to
like finishing this up.
Yeah, there's no end. To it.
A lot of build up. I mean, dude, look what I had to explain.
Yeah.
The empire, the family, native
Oh,
people,
yeah.
what's in place, this government that's in place.
But
It's pretty fucking crazy. dude.
Dune, what Dune has going for it is that like people already know this stuff, you know, like
Right.
the real fans don't have to like read up on the houses and like the
Mhm.
lore and the prophecy and all that stuff. They know this stuff. Like
Right.
they're just watching to see if they do it right.
Oh yeah, dude.
And they're very critical.
And
for
you
sure.
talk about a movie that had such high production value.
Mhm.
It's directed by Dennis Villeneuve. Villeneuve, baby, Villeneuve. He directed Blade Runner, right? Who like talk about a movie with a good palette, with just great, like cinematography. And that's your guy, and that translates very well to Dune. You get nice, big landscaping shots. Good night, Michael.
Good night, Mike.
I'm gonna drop this in my coffee tomorrow. I don't know if I'm gonna do that.
What is it, Ferrero Rocher?
Yeah, it's Ferrero Rocher. No, it's a Wonder Ball, dude.
That was lame. Can't believe you missed that.
See something cool, dude? Oh,
Tony made it, guys.
yep. Thanks, Jay. So anyway, so Dune 2 is gonna be dope. Hans Zimmer on the score. What a composer, dude. He's done very, real famous themes to movies. He did Inception, Pirates of the Caribbean. He did No Time to Die, James Bond.
Yeah.
He did theme music for Call of Duty Modern Warfare.
Oh wow.
Dude, The Last Samurai, Sherlock Holmes, Black Hawk Down, 12 Years a Slave, Interstellar, dude.
Holy shit.
Obviously the first Dune, Rush, Man of Steel. I mean, this guy obviously knows his music composition.
He is
dude. The Da Vinci Code, dude.
Whoa.
So Hans, and I think people really underestimate what a good score can really do to a movie.
Oh,
really
yeah.
pull it together. Just that has just great music.
I know it dictates
mean,
your
it's
emotion.
dope, dude.
It dictates the emotion you have to have.
It really does. I
It
mean,
really
you look
puts
at,
you. It puts you in the scene.
right. You can look at like Jaws or Harry Potter or even Star Wars, for example.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, dude. John Williams
I
killed
love
it.
People like underestimate how important a good score is.
Well, because you know what it is? It's a shame because it's just not in front of your face. You're just hearing it. And that's just like, I feel like a sense, especially during a movie where you
Yeah,
don't really
true.
focus
True.
on, but it's really just like giving out this emotion. And it's just like leading you, like the music leads you into a scene. It
is kind
pushes
of like
you
an
towards
afterthought,
something,
you
dude.
know?
Yeah. But that's what's so fucking cool about it, too.
But it really is what's pulling at those heartstrings.
Yeah,
It's
and
like
that's
making
what's so
you
cool
feel
about it because you don't
something.
even know what it's doing, and it's just
Yes,
doing it naturally, dude.
Yeah.
So fucking cool.
You
Dude.
know, it's
Hans
like-
Zimmer, man.
It's like love. Yeah. It's a good analogy for love, Tony.
No, that is good. Very, very poetic for you. And just run down this cast list. I mentioned the few that were in Dune 1 that's going to go over to Dune 2. By the way, Josh Brolin rolls over as well. Javier Bardem, Dave Bautista, Stellan Skarsgård. But a couple additions. You have Florence Pugh.
Pugh.
Is it Pugh?
Yeah.
Oh.
Austin Butler.
Austin Butler, who played Elvis in the most recently. And then Christopher Walken out on the cast right there, dude. What about that action? I'm anticipating him being some type of like Empire guy, like from the Empire, like from the,
Emperor Shaddam the Fourth.
Is that what he is?
Yeah.
Let's fucking go. He's the Emperor. Are you kidding me?
Oh my god.
What an addition for Dune 2. November 3rd cannot come any quicker.
So evil.
Oh yeah, buddy. So that's my number 3.
Yeah. I'm on 4 now.
Yeah, that's my number 3. Before we get to, we have 7 comments here. Oh, I can't put these comments up.
Oh man, I can't read them.
This Halloween was Barnes. No, you can't. What do you mean? They're all emojis, dude. It's spam.
Tired of being alone.
You know why? Because they probably got the keywords from us, dude.
Well, jerk off instruction. Amateur. Jerk off instruction.
It gives me agita. Cry. Cry. Michael Diafo out the door in the vicinity says best movie / streaming update show out there. Love it, dude.
Oh, Mike.
Thanks, Mike.
You're the best. Dude.
That is really cute, dude.
You're the best, man. All right, you ready for my next one?
Phenomenal.
You ready for my next one, Tony?
Yeah. What do you got for me?
I don't think you're ready for this. This is kind of a deep track. You know, not a lot of people know about this show. I don't know if you know about this show. But I saw this show. I was kind of like a little skeptical about it when I first clicked on it, you know.
Oh, I'm curious.
But it's Shadow and Bone season 2 is coming out.
Okay.
Now, Shadow and Bone is like another like kind of fantasy land. Kind of gives off like a little bit of like
Michael says it's foggy out here. Be careful driving home.
Oh, thank
you too, Michael.
Thank you, Michael. Thank you. It's kind of like it's like a cross between Harry Potter. There's like some war going on, you know, and a quick synopsis, real quick, is like there's this land and it's separated by this like void of a shadow, right? And like the shadow just sits over the land. And it's like this big ass wall. It's like a huge wall. It stretches as far as the land can go, you know, pretty much. And on one side of the land is like a bunch of people, and on the other side of the land is like a bunch of people too. And they're like fighting. They're fighting each other, and sometimes they have to fight within this like no man's land of like Shadow Realm. It's like such an odd concept to explain, but I kind of got some. It's kind of like you would say the wall at in Game of Thrones.
Okay, yeah.
Where there's like a note, like no one really knows what's beyond the wall. Like on the other side of the wall, like no one knows what's on the other side of the wall, and vice versa. You know?
Right. Ooh, nice one. Yeah.
So there's like a kind of like a question from both sides, and like they'll like send their armies in, and like they'll never come back, or like they'll get like one person to come back, and the movie revolves around like this girl who is like the light, who's gonna
another prophecy.
Yeah, another prophecy.
Nice,
type.
Dude. Where is this show?
Where is it?
Yeah, where can I watch it?
Oh, it's on Netflix.
Oh, nice, dude.
Yeah,
Anyone
yeah.
famous in it?
Nothing. No one crazy. Nothing. No one noticeable.
How's the acting in it?
It's pretty good. It's a very dramatic show. I wouldn't say there's any comedy in it, unless there's like a little bit of here and there. Shadow and Bone. Jesse May Lee.
Ben Barnes, Jesse May Lee, Freddie Carter, Kit Young. Looks like a very young cast, dude.
Yeah, it's a very up and coming cast, but I don't know. I stumbled upon season 1 with Lily, and we kind of like fell in love with it a little bit.
March 16th it premieres season 2, dude.
Yeah, I binged it. We like watched the first season
8
in a
episodes.
weekend, and I've just been looking for season 2 ever since.
Wow, dude.
Yeah, very anticipated.
Wow, that's awesome.
I'm excited about it.
Yo, good pick, Jay.
Thanks, dude.
88% Rotten Tomatoes, by the way.
Shut up.
Yeah.
Rotten Tomatoes is pretty credible, I would say.
I don't think so. They just favor to all that new shit, dude. All the young hip shit, dude. You know, they favor the crowds, the masses. They're looking for cloud chasers.
I don't know, but they're right about some things.
Yeah, but they fall ass backwards into being right, though. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
I kind of get what you're saying. Can you explain it a little?
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Well, because they just kind of favor towards things that are popular in pop culture. That sometimes they are right because by default, some of the things that come out new that are kind of, you know, hip are good.
True.
You know, so I mean, hey, you got to be right at some,
Yeah,
what was the saying?
What? Yeah. What, I know,
The sun shines on a dog's ass every once in a while.
yeah. There's another saying, but I can't remember it right now.
I like that one though. The grass is greener on the other side.
That's not it.
Every dog has his day.
It's always darkest before the dawn.
That's not it.
That's not it.
The night is darkest before the dawn, but that doesn't really apply. Not really applicable. Is all you got on Shadow and Bone?
Yeah.
Are you looking up sayings right now? You're looking up sayings, dude. You're looking up sayings about dog's ass.
Sayings for luck. That's what I looked up.
Yeah. Luck is the residue of design.
Depends on the rabbit's foot, if you will.
Oh, how's your rabbit's foot, by the way?
But remember, it didn't work for the rabbit.
Yeah, because he lost his foot.
Yeah.
How's your rabbit's foot?
It's there.
Where is it?
It's in my bag.
My bag.
Yeah.
Are you ready to move on from Shadow and Bones?
If you think you can, you can.
That's ridiculous.
Luck is the residue of design. Want me to keep going?
Oh, you had that one. Luck is the residue of design. It's probably one of my favorite quotes of all time. Luke Shealy said that.
Really?
Yeah. First one said it to me.
The winds and waves are always on the side of the ablest navigators. I feel like that's something he would say too.
Yeah, it's too wordy for him. All right, let's move on here. My number 2 pick here, which is another show for me. Wow, dude, what was I thinking here? I'll tell you what I'm thinking.
I'm probably most excited for the shows, honestly.
I'm not asking you anything right now.
Whatever, dude.
Are you most excited for the shows? I think I might be most excited for Dune 2.
Mm.
But I don't know. We'll see. I think I'm equally excited for everything. But I think countdown number 2 here. What I'm most excited for, The Last of Us series.
Oh,
so
yes.
I talked about this, right? This is based on a video game that is, award-winning video game called, by the same name, The Last of Us, right? Post-apocalyptic. And the game is done so well.
Yes.
The story is told so well. The voice acting in it is phenomenal. The gameplay is great too. Obviously, it's a video game. But when you play this movie, you feel like you're playing a character in a movie. And like I've watched people play this game before.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I feel like I am watching a movie.
Yeah, no, it's very easy to like watch and play with people, I played with my brother.
Oh my god.
Dude, when me and my brother played together, like no, we take turns because the missions are hard, But like I remember saying to him, dude, they should make this into a movie. And here we are, 2023, like almost 10 years later, we have a movie.
Bang.
Bang, baby.
So, again, I think this is going to translate really well into a show we were just talking about on HBO. First episode drops January 15th.
Wow, dude. That's next week.
It's 12 days away.
Oh my God.
So I'm super pumped for that. HBO Max is taking it on. So that's really good. I believe, oh man, I forget the executive producer did. Oh, Chernobyl. That's what he did.
Oh, that's a great show, dude.
Great show.
You watched that too?
Yeah, dude. So good. So you got him on board as a producer. That's a great sign. You get a man who's so hot right now, Pedro Pascal, baby, who's been killing it. He, obviously The Mandalorian, he was in Game of Thrones. So he's worked with Disney, he's worked with HBO, he's worked on big productions. You get someone who he's worked with, probably I really didn't see on set though, in Bella Ramsey, who played Lady Mormont in Game of Thrones. I think she's got a good look to her. She can be like a rugged tomboy-ish, don't get dirty, he'll kill some zombies. You got who's the dude from Ron Swanson?
Yeah.
The guy who plays Ron Swanson is in it. That's dope. Ashley Johnson, who's in What Women Want, she's a daughter. How about that action, dude? Right? What Women Want.
With
Mel Gibson.
Mel Gibson.
Mel Gibson, Helen Hunt, Marissa Tomei.
Ooh.
Oh, what a cast, dude. Alan
Marissa.
Alda was in it, bro. Anyway, enough about What Women Want. Okay, we're talking about The Last of Us. What a come up, dude. What Women Want, a little teenage daughter. Now it's Ashley Johnson in The Last of Us. She's not really credited for much. I don't know what she is. Who the hell knows? But the trailer came out. We watched that teaser trailer, whatever we watched. Oh, we watched all of it on Screen Time. And I know we talked about it a lot, but it's obviously worth mentioning as one of the most hyped up shows. It's coming up right now. So you can't not mention it in this episode.
You can't miss it.
This is a must-watch show of 2023, and they're hitting it with you right away in January. Like, how nice of them.
You're gonna put the stamp of approval on that shit on Last of Us. Yeah, it's the must watch.
Must watch. Poo-poo, stamp of approval from Tony. Screen time. What's up, dude?
I love that.
I define masculinity.
We should totally get a stamp button. You know?
Yeah, it'd be dope.
It'd be sweet.
And that's when you poo-poo yourself. So super hyped about this show again.
So yeah,
I mean,
Last of Us is very exciting.
After this, the toilet clogging that was The Walking Dead. I think that following up, another show about zombie apocalypse, I think this is going to just be the palate cleanser we need.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I agree. It's not so much they're not so much zombies as they are more like, would you call them zombies? Because they're more of like an infected. Like,
yeah, they're the infected.
They're like an infected, like fungi thing. Like I'm kind of excited to see what the what's it called? It's gonna be like the
Clicker.
like the special effects.
Oh, it looks
The
good.
clicker, exactly. Like, that's like one of the
honestly,
like one of the creatures.
From the trailer, it's hard to tell. Obviously, there's definitely CGI involved. I would hope, maybe a little bit of makeup. You all right, dude?
I'm plugging my phone in.
Oh, okay, sorry.
There's a movie that recently came out that's also using like real
practical effects.
Real
they call
practical
it?
effects. It's coming. It wasn't that
Oppenheimer? Is that what you're talking about?
It might have been that. No, it was something sci-fi though.
That came out recently?
That's coming out soon.
Oh, dude, I don't know. You have any inclination? Any inclination?
I think it was like, it's definitely like a sci-fi movie. I can't remember it at the moment. But don't worry, I'll be back on Screen Time and I'll bring it up.
Yeah, no problem. Just have to come back to us, bud.
Hell yeah.
That's okay, dude. But so Last of Us, super hyped. We're gonna be reviewing it. January 17th, January 18th, we'll be fucking reviewing it. Dude. It's gonna be so fucking dope. Oh
Yeah, you better tune in.
Better fucking tune in, dude.
Better motherfucking tune in, motherfucker.
Bang. Jay. I'm just an idiot, dude. I didn't put it up in the in the topic bar. Shit, my bad, guys. I got too excited about it.
It's okay.
It wasn't Shadow and Bones. It was The Last of Us. Anyway, you hear that?
Yeah. It sounded like a boat.
A boat, like a ferry going
Like a
by,
tugboat.
dude. That was pretty crazy, dude.
That never happens here.
Tugging at your heartstrings.
All right, Tony, you ready for my next and last one?
This is your number one, dude. Let's do it.
My number one is Scream 4. I really
Scream 6?
Is it 6? Yes, it is 6. It is 6. Excuse me. I'm excited for this movie because it's been a while since we've had a good horror film. I think that Scream is going to be a very scary movie. You got Jenna Ortega's in it, coming off of her Wednesday fame.
Nice.
I'm excited to see her in there. It seems like she has a smaller role. Courtney Cox is in it.
Oh, that's right. The original David Arquette too, maybe. I think right. It's coming back.
I don't see David. I see Tony Revolori.
I'm very surprised. This is your
Yeah, but I wanted to do a Last Train to New York, but there's not that much information on that one. They don't even have like a freaking.
You could do honorable mention.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna do.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I'm excited for a nice scary movie.
Ooh, Anya Taylor-Joy is in the cast.
Yep, there she is.
That's cool.
That is pretty cool.
Are you a fan of the slashers, dude?
I'm a fan of slasher movies. Yeah, and my name is Jason. Jason Voorhees is a big slasher,
and he's a big role model to you.
Huge role model to me. He's a role model to me.
He's a role model to me. That's good, dude. I'm glad he is.
Yeah. So I'm
Coral. Fucking Walking Dead shit.
Yeah, dude, it's nice, creepy. Like it seems to be like based in the metropolitan area. And
based in the
metropolitan area. It's just a subway. That's all I'm seeing right now from the trailer.
Right, dude.
But we did watch this trailer on Screen Time, and I was like, "Whoa,
dude! It's gonna be. I think it's gonna be a hot slasher.
A hot slasher.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, like lots of blood and gore. Is that what you mean by that?
Yeah. Warm knife through butter.
Whoa. But yeah, no, I'm excited about it. Cool, man.
That's number one.
That's my number one.
All right, dude.
Can I do the honorable mention, or do you want to
slam it?
Slam the honorable mention is going to be Last Train to New York. This is a remake from Last Train to Busan. It is another zombie movie. Yeah, but they're remaking it.
Wow.
Based in, instead of a train from Korea, it's a train from New York. And it's about a father and daughter on their way home from work, and they get caught in a zombie apocalypse. Very real situation. You know, I've been on a train before, and it's always going through my mind, like, what the fuck would I do if a zombie apocalypse happened right now?
I mean, I think being on the train would be probably a good thing.
Well, I mean, where are you going? If you're going to New York, no.
I know, but you're constantly moving.
True.
So that's cool.
But how can, like, what are you gonna do? Like, tell the conductor, hey, turn around. We can't go to New York. No.
Well, no, but I would think the conductor, you know, I mean, he's in contact with home base.
True.
And I mean, obviously, everyone, like, I would think everyone on the train, because you're all in the same position.
Yeah.
That it's like all zeroed out, and you'll come together.
You'd hope,
you'll be
dude.
like one big driving force. You know.
I would be sick.
But I mean, hey, Jay, someone's got to be a leader.
That's
Step
true.
up.
I could step up. I could be that guy.
Right. I'll follow the man with the long sleeve.
Yeah. I was gonna say, imagine like seeing me, you know, like in what I'm wearing right now, standing on like a table, like, guys, we gotta work together.
I mean, hey man, I'm like, wow, that guy's prepared. You know, he's got a long sleeve for when it's cold, and there's a short sleeve for when it's hot.
He's got layers, bro. He's ready to go. I'm ready to travel, man. I could be homeless right now, right this second, and I could survive. Hell yeah. So yeah, trained to New York. Watch out.
When's it come out?
That one I don't know. That's why I picked Scream.
Oh, that's right. All right. Have you seen the original?
The original Scream?
No.
Original Train to Busan?
Yeah.
Yes, I've seen that. In Korean and everything, dude.
Good movie?
Yeah, it had me like glued to the screen. It was awesome. Lots of great visuals, like, you know, like there's a scene, like a part where like the train comes flying off, you know, and there's bodies flying all over the place, and there's like running down the street, and there's like zombies running after them. It's cool.
That's dope.
Yeah, I didn't catch much of the dialogue because, you know, Korean.
Subtitles?
They had subtitles, but you know,
yeah, it doesn't do the same.
Doesn't do this. Doesn't.
Plus,
You know,
because he's trying to watch zombies.
you
and
don't
stuff.
get
Like,
the
what
same
hell, dude?
like afflection, you know.
Yeah. All right. Well, great picks, Jason.
Thanks,
What,
dude.
what a way. What a way to be here, man.
What a way.
What a way.
I feel like you're being sarcastic. That's okay.
What the fuck, man? No, I'm not being sarcastic. We had great picks. Good discussions of your picks. My number one. Just give me a hot second for my number one, because my number one was Indiana Jones.
Oh,
Yeah, you totally just gave me the shaft here.
bro, come on. You don't have like a list up or nothing?
No, this is the list right now. I'm looking at. You're seeing it too, you bud.
No, dude. I was on the 35 most anticipated movies of 2023 Rotten Tomatoes article.
No, because I made my own list here. I mean,
John Wick 4 is coming out.
yeah, I don't know. I mean, Transformers: Rise of the. I'm gonna do a couple just because.
Mario, come on, bro.
I mean, no, Mario.
Dungeons and Dragons:
no.
Honor Among Thieves.
Chris Pine is in that movie.
Oh, that's right. He's like an old.
He's the
leather
fucking
bag.
guy, dude, in
He's
the
a-
movie.
He's an old
dude.
leather bag.
Okay, so because obviously I Super Mario Brothers. Obviously, I'm probably most hyped for, but we did that last year because it was supposed to come out in 2022.
Oh,
It got pushed back. So that was my most anticipated movie last year of this episode.
Okay.
So I can't do it again.
You can't do Rise of Beast trailer. I'm sorry.
I'm not gonna do Rise of Beast, although I'm very interested in it.
But Oppenheimer.
I talked about that so much already, though. That's why I thought Indiana Jones I didn't talk about a lot of, because I don't know, Manny's not really a fan of it.
He's not a fan of Indiana Jones.
Well, he's not a fan of the newer ones because he just thought Kingdom of Crystal Skull was so bad. It's just like number 3. Number 3 was the Last Crusade. It's the last one. Why are you doing more? But number 5 is gonna be so dope.
I think it's gonna be sick.
Definitely not Fast 10.
Barbie.
Barbie, I'm honestly pretty pumped for, but not really that pumped. I mean, Ryan Gosling, awesome. Margot Robbie, awesome. But what are we looking at? I mean, the color palette for that movie looks dope. I'll give him that. Greta Gerwig, great director. Love it. But am I really hyped for it? No, I'm probably honestly more hyped for The Flash because of all the juice surrounding Ezra Miller.
Yeah.
What are they going to do about Ezra Miller? There's a whole movie coming out with The Flash, Ezra Miller. Like, what is DC doing?
I don't know, dude. I feel
But
like DC's
and then Ben
confused.
Affleck is Batman in the movie too. What are you doing? How can I be hyped for that movie?
I can't. You can't.
You're not.
Shazam.
There's no the new Shazam. No, I'm not. It looks weird with all the different Shazam people. Not about it, dude. They're all kids.
Mission
anyway.
Impossible.
They're all kids. That's my honorable mention. Stop mentioning movies I want.
I'm sorry, dude.
My honorable mention is Mission Impossible. Okay, because
Why can't that just be
of
your
what Tom Cruise has been doing.
Oh,
he does
he's a wild man, bro. You see his thanks? He's like, "Hey, thanks for coming to watch my movie."
Yeah.
As he's jumping out of an airplane. Oh my god.
He
what
does
a
all his own
nut.
stunts. It's so impressive, dude.
What a nut.
That was my honorable mention.
And some of my favorite
Um,
videos online, sorry, dude, are just like people like impersonating Tom Cruise.
I keep seeing the Ben Stiller one.
Yeah.
It keeps popping up on my feed like every other day. It's hilarious,
He's like,
dude. He does the same laugh. It's so ridiculous, dude. Fuck.
One more thing while you're thinking.
Yeah, what do you got, dude?
So I saw another one where they literally like had
Bless you.
Bill Hader doing the Tom Cruise impression, and like as he's doing the impression, they like change his face so that it looks exactly like Tom Cruise, and then he like does the impression. It's really funny.
That's pretty funny. Bill Hader, expert at impressions.
Expert.
at building a character within himself.
Yes.
Yes. I'll go with my I guess.
Magic Mike's Last Dance.
Craven the Hunter is definitely for me, but I'm gonna just go Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I think it's like Mutants of Mayhem. I think it's called. It's coming out. I didn't do much research on the movie because I wasn't planning on picking it. But it's coming out obviously this year. It's gonna be, from what I understand, an animated movie. Teenagers are voicing the Ninja Turtles for the first time ever, which is pretty cool. Seth Rogen, he's
Producer.
producing the movie. The guy who's playing Splinter too. It's fucking dope. Let's see, dude.
It says August 24th they're gonna release it in theaters, and there's no like news about the cast.
Mutant Mayhem. So like I said, it's a bunch of no-name kids voicing the Turtles. Splinter is played by James Marsden. Who
Why is that so familiar?
I don't know. He's in a few things. He played Cyclops in like the old X-Men in the early 2000s. He's been in a few like chick flicky movies here and there too, a couple serious movies, I suppose, as well. But other than that, not much on, it's just a lot of open-ended stuff. Oh, he was in Enchanted. Yeah. That's probably what he was probably most known for by people. Sonic franchise as well.
Oh yeah, the Sonic franchise is how
I mean,
know
just
him.
what a fucking good-looking man, huh?
He is a stud.
He is a studly man.
Studly man.
Nice blue eyes, the jawline, plump lips, Jason.
Yeah, he looks like that filter you can get on Instagram.
Great hair, dude. Yeah, he can grow a nice beard too if he wants to. And then back in the day when he was Cyclops, I mean, Wolverine was a fucking dick.
Oh, that's right. And he played.
And he was just good old Cyclops, just trying to be the best superhero he could be.
Yeah.
And comes Wolverine with his nonsense attitude,
Nonsense
stealing away,
attitude.
stealing away what's her face from him, Jean Grey.
Oh yeah, and he's all pissed.
Oh man, so tight, dude.
Starts spraying his
So fucked up, dude. Spraying his beams.
his beams all over the place.
Yeah, dude. He had the cool sunglasses with the bike. And he had the Mazda RX-8 back in 2000s. That was a fucking car to have, dude.
That was. Oh, I do remember
It
that.
was blue.
You could get that car in like Need for Speed.
Yeah, I remember having the Hot Wheels X-Men style. Oh, it was dope.
Yeah.
Anyway,
nicknames: Bello, Jimmy, and JP.
what are you talking about?
That's his nickname. Bello.
That's cool, I guess.
Bello Jimmy.
Brian
Bonamy.
Couldn't agree more, Michael. Good stuff, fellas. Thank you, Brian. Hope you're watching the Rangers game. I think they tie it up, actually. Last I checked here, it's 2-1, damn it. Hurricanes are up. It's okay, dude.
Tony.
So he was tight. Yeah, he was tight, dude. What, Jason?
Nature creates ability. Luck provides it with opportunity. Nearly only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades.
Yeah, I know that one, dude. Nearly? I heard close.
Yeah. Same.
But I guess it's my number one movie I'm looking forward to. Not really, because Indiana Jones, TNMT 2, just TNMT, Mutant Mayhem, Seth Rogen, dude. I think him producing, good job. And like I said, Mission Impossible, I'll mention.
Lovely, Tony.
Right, Jay?
Yeah, that was sick.
I mean, that's like possibly, I think, the best movies to look forward to, best shows and movies to look forward to, dude.
Yeah, I'm super pumped, especially I think my stamp of like you gotta watch it is gonna be shit, what did I say first? Crap. You had it up.
I'll tell you what you said first.
It was the first one.
Ted Lasso.
Ted Lasso, yeah, you gotta watch Ted Lasso when it comes out.
Okay.
We'll be sure to keep you updated on when it comes out.
Definitely.
Other news, you hear Jeremy Renner is in
Critical condition.
Yeah.
Not a what was
Dude, he was
a
being a superhero, saving someone on the side of the road. And he
No.
got like hit by a
motorcycle,
like a
Motorcycle?
snowplow. It was a
Snowplow?
snowplow. Yeah.
Snowplow?
Yeah, he was like helping someone on the side. The car broke down. Yeah.
But he's gonna be fine. Like
he's gonna be okay.
he's like, he's alive, but that's so shitty, dude.
It is shitty.
Good night, Renee.
Hey, good night, Renee.
Speaking of good night, Jason. Great job today.
Yeah, man, you too.
Do you have any closing thoughts?
Closing thoughts. There's lots of things to watch out there. Choose wisely.
Choose wisely, dude.
Yeah, choose wisely. Don't waste your time.
Well, this is gonna be, the last time we see Jay for a while, right?
Yeah, I'm going
you're
out.
leaving on Thursday, leaving us
the
on
country.
Thursday. You're going to England
Yeah.
for 2 weeks. Maybe you'll call in with Lily and her mom.
That would be awesome.
Lily's mom's over there.
And she's not going to be there when I'm there. But yeah, I'll call in, and we'll give our insight from across the pond.
Yeah, dude. I want to maybe go see like an English movie over there.
What do you mean?
I mean, they gotta have like an international movie. Like their movie theaters don't play all American movies. They probably have their own like an English released movie over there.
Is that true?
They gotta have their own cinema action,
Really?
like their own Hollywood over there, right?
I don't think
What
so.
do you think, they only play American movies over there? That's crazy. There's definitely come on, dude. There's some English movies out there that don't come out over here. I'm sure, right?
Dude, that's a good thing to look up.
Yeah,
and I will explore and I'll report back.
Matthew says, Jay, have a great time. And then he goes, pip, pip, cheerio.
Oh, thank you, Master Matthew.
And he goes, Tony must be right. I must be right. Dude.
He's got to be right.
Fucking
Dude.
must be right, dude.
But yeah, dude.
I know comedy.
I'll totally let you. I would like to go to a movie theater over there.
Yeah, man.
Try to catch the vibe, see if the vibe's different.
I wonder if
than
they have
movie theaters
slushies.
over
Yeah,
here.
dude, they don't have slushies over there.
Yeah, they do, but it's definitely like
English?
some like anchovy.
Like there's a blood sausage in your slushie.
Yeah. Or like
fucking roasted tomato.
or beans.
A whole fucking
It's
tomato,
just-
dude. Beans.
It's just frozen beans.
It's actually no. They put a whole English breakfast in the slushy machine. They slush it up, dude.
No, it's actually like their slushy is just like a warm beer. That's all you get.
That's pretty cool, dude.
Yeah.
You
They do that over there.
Quarter pounder with cheese.
Did I get McDonald's while I was over there?
You
No,
must have.
I
you
had it.
Piece of shit.
No, I didn't do it.
You slime ball.
But I got Nando's, which
Is that their
it's like a chicken place.
Oh,
That like
like a
everyone.
Chick-fil-A kind of deal?
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, but everyone's like, oh, let me go get a cheeky Nando's after like they go to the club or something.
It's kind of weird.
Yeah. The lingo over there just throws me off.
Ooh.
You all right? They're just saying, they're asking you like, they're not even asking you like, are you actually all right? They're just saying like, are you all right? Like, how are you? Is what they're asking when they say that to you.
Okay.
It just threw me off. Because
Um,
then that'll be in a whole mess. And we'll have to what? Have to rescue our.
Matthew says, Jay, you should blow up Big Ben just for kicks. And then he goes, Jay, don't do that.
Don't do that.
Because then that'll be a whole mess and we'll have to rescue out of England.
Wow, that'd be wow. I'd be a terrorist.
You would be an international terrorist, dude.
Yeah.
And coming from America too.
Oh
dude,
my God, it's not a good look. Not a good look.
not a good look, dude.
Not a good look. I don't think I would be welcome back, which would be.
Oh my God, no.
I think they would just deport me. I don't think I'd be arrested or anything. I think they'd just kick me out.
He goes, you should respond. That depends. Can you go fuck yourself, mate? And then Brian says, "That's like a 24 episode." Oh my God, it does, dude.
We have 24 hours to
blow
save
up-
Jay. He's blown up Big Ben, but we have
Oh
24
my
hours
God,
to save him.
dude.
We gotta fly to Europe, break him out of prison.
Jay blew up Big Ben at 3 in the morning. That means the clock started 4 hours ago. We've exactly 20 hours now to go over to England and save Jason.
That was funny. Bryce. That was funny.
And Bryce says, he goes, I'm in, try to make that. He goes, I'll be Bauer. Oh my God, dude. I think maybe Brian's had a couple, dude.
A couple.
Yeah, you know, first day back from the break, probably a
Hell
little
yeah,
stressed.
Barnes.
Why not? Oh, that's so funny, dude.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Oh, do I have anything else I wanted to say? I
Anything
don't
else?
think so.
Get your euros yet? Your pounds?
No, I have like I got my bank account all set up. I can get stuff over there.
Oh wow. Yeah, let me just wire it over, dude.
Yeah, you know, I have a bank that like covers the fee and everything too.
Nice, dude.
Could I speak to the drug dealer of the house, please?
I'm getting a tattoo, another tattoo, Tony.
Oh, you know.
Yeah,
Really?
yeah.
What?
What?
What is it gonna
That's
be?
I don't know yet. I'm not sure.
You should get like the Queen
Queen of England?
Queen.
That'd be pretty funny.
Um,
But like she's a zombie.
I mean, it's gotta be something in England, right?
Doesn't have to be
I
necessarily.
think it should be. I mean, you're getting it in England too. Like,
This guy I'm going to is like leaving England forever, he said. And yeah. So we'll see.
nice.
I'll show you next time I'm on.
You can show me when you get home.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. All right. Is that it from you, Jay?
I think that's it. I think that's it.
Tattoos.
Tattoos.
Blowing up Big Ben.
Bert Kreischer's gonna be over in London while I'm over there.
You're gonna see him?
I'm going to see him. Yeah.
What?
Yeah. I'm fucking hyped.
Did
Bro.
you know that Will Smith found him?
Will Smith
Yeah.
found Bert Kreischer?
Yeah.
I know Bert Kreischer before he blew up was like on reality TV shows, and that was his thing.
Travel Channel.
Yeah. He was just
Yeah.
Um,
But
what was the
Will Smith discovered him at a comedy club.
No freaking way.
Yeah, dude. How crazy is that? I had no idea until I listened to an episode of 2 Bears 1 Cave.
What a weird like connection.
I know.
You know, like Will Smith's not I mean, he was known for being funny.
Yeah.
And he's more known now for being dramatic. But he's more known now for slapping Chris Rock,
Which is dramatic.
which is very dramatic.
Yeah.
Very dramatic. But
so-
I didn't. You wouldn't expect him.
No.
I wouldn't expect that.
I
That's
wouldn't
pretty
say
cool.
that either. Yeah, it was cool when I heard it. I was like, wow, dude.
What episode of Two Bears was that?
I went in pretty deep, and it was an episode of him and Whitney Cummings, and it must have been right after the Oscar slap because they were talking about it, and then like Whitney wanted to ask Bert about it because she knew that, and he like went into the whole story about him being founded and how Will Smith was a great guy, and he thinks that there's like they went into like how he was a great husband.
Yeah.
And he
I'm
just
sure.
thinks that they're like the
What's her name?
pressures of because obviously he knows Will Smith very well,
Yeah.
but doesn't talk to him now anymore.
Well, obviously.
But he was saying how he grew up in a very traditional home.
Yeah.
And he's like he was raised by his grandmother, I think. Traditional,
Yeah,
old
yeah.
school home.
Like man and woman,
Yeah,
husband, wife.
exactly, dude. And
Monogamy.
his son is like bi.
Yeah.
Like at the time he was dating Tyler the Creator.
Willow she's not
Whatever.
whatever.
Non-binary, maybe. I don't know.
Probably.
But they're
and then his wife is like banging some young man.
yeah,
and-
like
and
he
she
was going
won't
through a
get
very
divorced.
like public
Yeah.
of her sleeping with someone else.
Some younger man. Yeah.
On top of that, like he was saying how like Will Smith, like when he was founded by Will Smith was the man,
Oh fuck yeah.
and he was being told like he was the man, and he knew it. Everyone told him he was the man, like and he was top of like acting, dude.
Mhm.
And like all of a sudden, all these things are there's changes he's going through that he's not used to. Lack of success in some of the movies. It's right, like he totally different thing going on.
Yeah.
And he was saying it was like he was kind of defending Will Smith a lot, and I'm sure he owes him. I mean, he owes him a great deal, obviously.
Yeah, and Bert is
Um,
a master of like PR. Like he definitely didn't say anything that would like hurt him.
Yeah.
He definitely just like supported Will Smith.
He can hype up anything. that
Oh
man,
fuck
for sure.
Yeah.
So and I thought it was very interesting because that was the first time again, it's been so far after the Oscar slap, but that was like the first time I heard that type of take on Will Smith, and it was just shed a new light on it. For me,
Yeah,
you know?
because like I mean, you are like I listen to like Barstool podcasts,
Right.
Predominantly, they have shit all over him.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, he's an idiot. He's
Right. I mean,
he's
bad
been
move,
hiding for a while.
But I just thought it was really interesting for someone, obviously, to be so close to him and to have that take,
Yeah.
So that was cool. And Bert seems like such a nice guy. You got to go out and drink with him, dude. You got to
I
figure out
gotta
a way.
figure
dude.
out a way.
I feel like if you just,
I think
again,
if I can bond, if he can be like, are there any Americans in here? And I stand up and like take my shirt off and go, woo!
2023 to infinity!
You know, that kind of thing. Like,
or America to infinity, you should say.
Or like I stand up and I'm like, bah, 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 bah. Like fake with fake guns,
Yeah.
like the cowboy.
Them fake guns, dude. Finger guns.
Finger guns. Like, make sure he gets like a notices me. He'd be like, you come up, like on stage. That'd be sick.
I'm sure if you somehow get his ear after the show or something, you're like, yo, we gotta go drinking right now. Like, yo, like
I'm an American.
Dude, I'm from New Jersey, man. Like, we had a drink, dude. And he's just like, and then he's like, he'll be down for it.
He's gotta be.
Yo, talk about, where's Aaron Rodgers?
Wait, what?
He's like friends with Aaron Rodgers.
It's really,
you obviously.
Wait, so have you like done ayahuasca with him yet?
Yeah, dude, you gotta like, you're not up to date on Two Bears One Cave. On the flight, you gotta like listen to a couple episodes.
I should.
Yeah, dude. Because dude,
I haven't. But before we log off here, you heard about what Tom got him for his? You told me actually
the tea set.
The
Yeah,
tea
I
set.
told you that.
The Hitler tea set. Yeah. Okay. Well, thanks for joining us.
Dude. Thank you for joining me tonight, Jay.
Dude, always a great time.
Dude,
always have fun on
dude,
here.
Such a great episode, honestly, dude.
Yeah.
And it was great because I feel like we went right into the fucking topic, which is really all news because we're updating people about about the movies. And cool hour and 23 minutes here, dude.
Perfect, dude.
Nice and easy. 1, 2, 3, literally. So I want to thank everyone for tuning in.
Thanks for watching.
Matt.
Thanks for liking,
Brian,
commenting.
I really appreciate you guys engaging with us. Love the fan engagement. If you're watching right now and you didn't feel like commenting, that's fine. But I thoroughly encourage you to engage with Jason and I.
Yeah.
I think we're good about talking movies in depth. So if you're one of those who likes in-depth talk, we can talk that. If you have questions, ask us. Dude, we're here to inform you guys.
Call in.
Dude, feel free to call in. My phone number is actually not at the bottom, but I can give you my phone number if you want. Comment, call in. I'll give you my number. I'll give you my phone number.
Yeah. Not in a weird way.
Not in a weird way, unless you want it to be. But no, I can't do that. If you're watching on YouTube or really any platform, please go to YouTube and subscribe to Downtime TV. Helps out a bunch. We're at like 785 right now, 783. We're rising quite consistently.
Yep.
Road to 1,000 subscribers.
We're close, baby.
We have a big goal this year of hitting honestly 2K at the end of the year. So once we hit 1,000, I think it's just going to be skyrocketing from there. I'm super pumped about it, and it's all on you guys. And obviously, we do these shows not only for ourselves here, but for you at home. So thanks for tuning in. Say goodbye to Jason if you see him on the road in England. Give him a nice chip cheerio.
Yep.
And maybe he'll clack his heels for you.
Yeah, I will. And Tony, believe me, I'll tag Downtime. I'll send you guys pictures of my trip and everything, especially a nice plate of fish and chips with mushy peas.
Oh yeah, dude, I love mushy peas, dude.
They're really good.
But thank you again, everyone, for tuning in. I believe I'll be back here on Friday with Manny. And until then, go research some movies. Try to get excited about what you want to watch, and let us know in the comments. As always, dude, we'll be on it to respond to you guys too. So have a great night, guys, and we'll see you for Screen Time on Friday, baby.
Hey guys, Tony here from Downtime TV checking in. I want to thank all our fans out there who's been liking, subscribing, sharing our content. You guys are the best. You guys are our bloodline. You make us love what we do.
All right, everybody out there in TV land, here in Bridgeport, Connecticut, at the Downtime TV HQ, it's Screen Time!
And what is up, everybody? Welcome back to Screen Time. I am your host, Tony. It is episode 125, bud. 125. I'm your host, as I said, Tony, producer for the day as well, behind the desk. But then we have behind the table, we got Manny over there, dude. What up, dude?
In the corner. You put Manny in the corner. It's fine.
Nobody puts Manny in the corner.
I am.
You are in the corner. Do you like the corner?
I like the corner.
I love the corner,
It's a good
dude.
corner to be at.
Well, great episode for you
Yes.
guys today, for sure. As you guys may or may not know, but the year of 2022 is wrapping up. And obviously, you know, so are movie and television show releases. So we thought, the two of us thought that it might be smart to look back on this year and reflect upon, you know, what we watched, what we enjoyed, what we really didn't enjoy, what we were surprised by, what we were underwhelmed by, you know? So a lot of emotions going to be happening, I think, in this episode today. I know Manny,
So many emotions.
super emotional right now.
So many emotions. I came in early to do this show at 10:30, even though it's not really that early. But still, we're gonna get this. And Buffer's already up. He's already up and watching.
Couple comments by Buffer here. Let's see. He says, "Oh, hey Buffer and hey Tony and Manny." And he says, "My top films of 2022 are all French and South Korean films."
Yeah, I can see the South.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting. I mean, I guess. I mean, hey man, if you're that, you know, cultured and educated, you know, good for you.
If you have the patience to read subtitles right now, good for you.
So, I don't think I've actually watched many foreign films this year.
I don't think I have been able to sit down
RRR?
and truly like watch a foreign film, because you have to pay attention to two things: the visuals and you got to read. So
Yeah, I know it's tough with subtitles.
it's tough, but like when they're good, they're good.
Mhm.
But I just
And you know, yesterday was probably the first foreign film I actually really watched. Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, dude.
yeah. Oh my god, I remember.
Yeah,
I
dude,
was
that was
stoked to watch
awesome
it.
with no subtitles too.
Brought back,
yeah, take that, Buffer.
Yeah,
no subtitles.
No subtitles, just straight up action.
I learned the language.
Oh, well,
What's up, dude? All right, so like I was saying, a very special episode for you guys today. I think we should just kick it right off.
dude, we're just chatting.
So basically, we got a similar format, really, to how we did Christmas movies. We're each gonna go one at a time, talk about a movie, and you will let me know, like, hey, like this is my
favorite.
This is my favorite
This
of the
is one
year.
that I hate the most.
This is the one that sucked.
The most.
So let's start off as we typically do with Manny.
Oh, hey.
What's the first movie you want to talk about from the year of
the
2022?
First off, I'm gonna start off with one that's gonna be a little controversial. Because I know your opinion on it compared to my opinion on it. Because we've talked about it plenty this year. And that is Batman.
I know
The
it.
new stupid
Not stupid.
All right. You cannot tell me that movie isn't the worst out of all of them. So that's where I'm thinking. I'm thinking out of all the Batman movies, this one is just that fucking bad.
Come on, dude.
Next to what's his face? Ben Affleck's. Dude, it was so bad. I couldn't sit through it. I couldn't take his acting. I couldn't take the way that they did everything in that movie. It was one of those movies that I was waiting for. I was like, all right, we got a new Batman. This is going to be good. You know, he gets a lot of shit for the Twilight stuff, but I've seen him in a few other films that I was like, dude, I like him.
The Lighthouse? You see The Lighthouse?
The Lighthouse.
Robert
is one of
Pattinson's a
them.
good actor.
He's a good actor, but I don't think he's Batman. I just did it not work for me. What are your thoughts? What do you? Because I know you actually enjoyed it.
I thought Robert Pattinson worked really well as the Batman. I thought, the cast they brought in, Colin Farrell, John Tortorella. It's not Tortorella. I don't even think it's John. The guy who played Carmine Falcone.
Yeah.
What's his name from Big Lebowski? John Turturro.
Turturro. Yeah.
Turturro. I thought he was great, honestly, in that role. Lenny Kravitz's daughter, Zoe Kravitz.
Zoe Kravitz.
She was a good Catwoman. I thought that the way they wrote their relationship, I thought was kind of like rushed. The Batman and Catwoman fall in love. Come away with me.
Love me.
I can't. I have to save the city.
I am the city.
So some of that was kind of cheesy, as comic book movies typically are. But I thought Pattinson really killed it. I love the darkness of the movie.
I just don't know if I think they, actually, I'm reading Prefers Batman with Twilight Boy was suffocating,
Overstuffed,
no fun.
no fun.
I will agree with him. I think there was they tried to do so much with him right off the bat.
Yeah, I guess so. But honestly, first of all, no fun is ridiculous because it had arguably one of the best car chase scenes I think this year. With Robert Pattinson and Colin Farrell.
I'll give you, but that it's just one car chase, and out of the whole movie, that was like cool. Like the rest of the movie, like every time he came up on the screen, I was like, this is not good. He took the character away. Like Batman wasn't Batman anymore for me. That was the problem.
Well, what did you want him to do? What did you want? Did you want to be more like Christian Bale?
But that's the thing. I'm not sure. I don't think anyone can do Christian Bale again other than Christopher Nolan.
Yeah.
Period. Like that. That's the thing. That's what I liked about Christopher Nolan is that he took and he created a darker version of it, but like well enough that he had to still create his own world. What we got?
Michael, he says, agreed, Manny. He is so bad, it's not even funny. I went to see it with Michael, actually.
And didn't he love it?
No, he was giving me like the nudge.
He was ready to get the hell out of there.
I am gonna fall asleep. Let's get out of here, dude.
That's how I felt. That's how I felt. I don't know.
I thought, from the very opening scene, like, the nice, wide shot of Gotham and his voiceover.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like right off the bat, that voiceover, like listening to him speak.
That grabs me. Okay. I was thinking Rorschach from Watchmen, dark movie. This is going to be dope. Violence. And then you open it up with the dude in the train. Okay. And then back comes another shout. It beats the fuck out of the gang people. And you just, the sound of.
Yeah. But then you look at him and you go, oh, that guy did that. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I guess so.
You go, oh, Robert Pattinson, fucking Twilight Boy just did that. That's the problem, is that he's so typecasted in that Twilight mode that you just go like, there's nothing he can play action wise that isn't gonna just look lame to me.
That's tough, dude. Mike says he'd rather watch the show from '66.
Oh yeah, with
Adam West.
Adam West.
Great show, obviously, dude.
Yeah.
But I don't know, dude. But Ferrell says the Batmobile car was not creative. They gave him a '69 Camaro. Come on. But first of all, I understand maybe it wasn't like a Tim Burton cool Batmobile or even like the Tumbler, from Dark Knight.
But that's the thing. It has to be cooler.
Why? First of all, there's nothing more cool.
No, but
than
that's
a
the thing.
'69 Camaro,
Of
man.
course, but you don't see a superhero driving that. You don't see Batman driving that.
I thought that
Batman should have like a crazy thing.
But see, I thought that kind of played into like that type of Bruce Wayne where he was at. He was like 2 years into being Batman. He was still it seemed like a very primitive Batman, he was making mistakes. He was questioning himself. Can I even save the city? What am I really doing? And then you saw it with his equipment, with the car, with the cape. Like he didn't have he didn't fly with the cape. He had the fucking parachute thing. When went up the building. Like
Exactly. So like, I feel like you're taking away from the fantasy that is a superhero. He's a superhero. Yes, he is a guy, but he has all the money in the world to get all the stuff that like we can't think of. That's the cool part about it too. It's like James Bond. If you went to James Bond and all of a sudden you took away all the gadgets, you're left again with just like a fighter, which they kind of tried to do with the new Bond, but they were able to do a little bit crazier story because Bond is different.
Right.
Bond is supposed to be like a man, like a trained professional spy. This guy is a random dude. So that random dude has to have something that sparks the being of Batman, I think.
Right.
And Robert Pattinson, I don't think did that.
I guess. I see what you're saying, but I just think that, and I think honestly, Tim Burton said it too when this movie came out, is that, the movie, The Batman, is not about Batman. It's about Bruce Wayne. And I think that this rendition of Batman touches a little bit more upon, Bruce Wayne. Christian Bale did it too. Christian Bale did it pretty well.
Then don't call it Batman.
Well, it is Batman. You can't not call it Batman. You can call it Bruce Wayne.
Yeah, Wayne. Like, because then you're actually going to then at least I'm expecting seeing that other side, even though the Batman part is prevalent.
Right.
You know, but that's going like, all right, we're talking about the person now. We're talking about where his mind is at. The action packed just superhero star and saving the city is on the back burner compared to the story of his life.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Like that's what I would feel would be perfect for that. That would make more sense to me.
Yeah, I don't know, dude. I mean, I don't know. I thought in a world where, excuse me, in a world where Batman gets rehashed every so few years, and that they're basically all done the same. This one didn't start out with his parents getting killed. It was Batman in the middle of it, in the thick of it. We already know his story. You don't need to know this. You don't need to know the backstory. You know his backstory, and they kind of told it in a different way. And I really enjoyed that. It was a different look. I think it was probably the darkest Batman yet.
I'll tell you. Yes, the darkest, 100%. But I'll give you an example of where I think the same idea went and it worked, and it's with its sidekick, Joker. The Joker movie came out and it separated itself completely from a superhero.
Right.
I'm sorry, a superhero villain. And it brought him into the world of, us now, like the real world, and how instead of it being an evil, like superhero villain, he is a human being, evil human being. That's where I think Batman went off too much trying to go with, like I was saying before, the superhero part and not focusing on
enough on
him. Because if that's what you want, I think they made 2 movies into one.
Right.
And I think it's stacked. Like if they would have made the first movie and then they went with the action part second with what's his name?
What
the
Robert Pattinson?
lead, Robert Pattinson.
Yeah.
With Robert Pattinson, then I feel like you would get to know him better as Batman, see the struggle, feel like, all right, I have a connection with this Batman, and then you jump to the second movie and you're waiting for like the action part, and all of a sudden you get it.
Right. I mean, I'm all for that. Like that would have been an adult
sweet,
formula. But I mean, I think in totality, if that was the movie that they released, I think it would have got even worse reviews. Because I don't think the people would have really liked that. But then again, I don't really speak for the people.
I am the people.
Prefer says rename the movie to Emo Batman.
Emo Batman.
I don't think Robert Pattinson looked that bad, honestly. I would say one thing I honestly really didn't like that much was the rendition of the Riddler.
Right.
But
again,
I thought,
that's where I go. Like when you get to these bad guys, it's like you went from being a superhero movie. The Penguin from Tim Burton was a superhero villain. He was a penguin. The reason he was called the Penguin was because he looked like he ate fish. You know what I mean? Like DeVito's eating a fish in the movie. You know what I mean? Like, and then that's when you go, all right, I'm in this fantasy world. I know it's fake. I know that someone made this world up, and that's what I love about it. And then you jump over here and like, Colin Farrell did a great job acting, but
great job.
The Penguin is supposed to look like a penguin.
Yeah.
We're for me, you're mixing 2 worlds that I don't think work together. So.
Well, you know what? I will say, I mean, obviously there are some, ridicules and stuff like that I have. But I thought Pattinson did a great job. The emo thing is ridiculous. Cry. Okay. Cry. I don't know. I mean, I thought they did a really good job of rehashing Batman. I mean, I don't know. It's a really tough task.
Is he
doing a second one? Yes.
Yes. Is that's already in the works?
I believe so. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm gonna give it another chance.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna try to see, and we'll see what happens. But if it's anything like that first one, it's gonna be. Is the same director?
Yes.
Okay.
I heard talks of doing a Penguin
side thing
too.
That would actually, again, if you're gonna do it, but then all you're doing is making a mob movie.
Basically.
You know what I'm saying? Like you're making a mob movie.
Matt Reeves directed this movie. He's done movies like
he's done movies
such as
he's
War for the Planet of the Apes. Michael loves the new Planet of the Apes movies.
Yeah, I love them too.
producer. I hate when they give you all of these things.
Yeah,
Like
I
I don't
just
want.
want
What do I care about what he produced? Batman, obviously.
Clover. Oh,
War
right.
for the Planet of the
He's
Apes, Dawn of the Planet of the Apes,
Cloverfield, dude.
Cloverfield. That's right, dude. Felicity.
Yeah.
Relativity.
Okay. He's got a few under his belt.
Yeah, dude.
Cloverfield wasn't really that great, but
Cloverfield kind of
Cloverfield's marketing for before the movie was probably better than the movie itself. Because you were waiting to see what the hell that thing was. And then all of a sudden,
it was
when you realized what it
underwhelming.
was, you were
Yeah,
like, is this Godzilla again? Like, that's it?
What I forget what was it 10 Cloverfield Lane?
Yeah, there was another one with
that was the spin-off of John Goodman.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he had the girl in the and the
Same
people
shit.
in the acid, the vats of
shit.
acid, dude.
Yep.
Yeah, that was a good movie though. Convinced her that it was the end of the world, but it was really fine out there.
Yeah.
That's crazy, dude.
That's some mind-bending shit.
Michael also says Colin saved anything that was good in the movie. Why do you think he's got a spin-off? Because he really was.
No, I agree.
Colin Farrell absolutely killed that role.
You know, he's gonna show up later on in our talks, but he's one of my favorites. He really is, and that's actually why I gave it more of a chance. I gave it more of a chance
dope.
because I knew Colin
Yeah.
Farrell was in it, and I knew his acting. Like the
Yeah.
minute I saw him, I was like, "Oh shit, this is gonna be good."
They did fumble the Riddler though.
Yeah,
I mean,
forgot
Paul
who's the
Dano,
Riddler?
Paul Dano.
Paul Dano.
Who has had some good acting gigs. He was like the preacher dude, and There Will Be Blood.
Oh, yeah.
Obviously, he was in Little Miss Sunshine too.
Yep.
A couple of stuff here and there. He was in Girl Next Door, but obviously, it's comedy.
Yeah.
Great movie though.
Great movie.
But he, I mean, honestly, like in the beginning when he was the duct tape face,
Duct tape.
that was, I guess, okay. Like his talking and riddle stuff was okay, cool at that point. But then when it came time for his big scene when he was in Arkham, and he confronted Batman and everything, it was reminded me of when Jesse Eisenberg played Lex Luthor in Batman vs Superman. Like,
God, he's so bad.
Like,
it's not that he was bad in it; it's just that again, that's another character that didn't match the actor.
right.
Like Lex Luthor is an older guy, a very
I mean, Gene Hackman played him in the older Superman
exactly.
and did amazing.
Exactly.
Because he's Gene Hackman.
Well, yeah, don't fuck with Gene.
But I just feel like just like Jesse Eisenberg, Paul Dano just went too crazy, tried to go too crazy, and it just became almost laughable.
Yeah.
Like, this is like, are you seriously
Absolutely.
acting like this
Absolutely.
right now?
He's seriously.
Yeah,
acting
like you're trying to make but it's just, yeah, dude. Oh,
So I have a question for you.
word up.
What's the worst Batman movie?
I mean, by default, I guess it's gotta be. Is it Batman Forever? Is that the one with George Clooney and Arnold Schwarzenegger?
By default. I was about to say, yep. That's what I've seen
which,
is the worst.
Honestly, I kind of hate to pick that, because I loved Arnold Schwarzenegger.
I loved
that movie.
I loved every part of it because
I loved
the comic.
The movie was so good. Yeah, it was
gimmicky.
Yeah,
it was like your childhood.
Yeah. But I mean, when you think of the other Batman movies, they were just really good.
Yeah.
So it's like by default that has to be.
By default, that has to be. But that's the thing.
Michael thinks that that's better than this new one.
That's where I'm going.
I'd have to watch Batman Forever again to be honest. Yeah. And kind of decide.
I can mix. It's really a battle between Patterson and
George
Affleck for me.
Oh my God, Ben Affleck. Yeah, no, that is but he wasn't the Batman.
Yeah.
He was just he wasn't.
Yeah, but he was
his
Batman
own Batman
versus
movie.
Superman, Justice League. Like that's the other part that I don't get is like, how do you go from Christian Bale and then just go Ben Affleck is gonna do just these like pieces to assemble a crew?
I know it's such because DC is stupid.
Again,
dude.
it goes back to the fact that they skip getting to know the person. Truthfully, I was not a fan of the first Batman with Christian Bale. I wasn't the biggest fan, and the only reason was because I again it took me out the whole martial arts thing and everything.
Yeah.
But then when I rewatched it a few times, it's like, oh, that makes sense. That was a villain.
Yeah.
You know, it really did make sense. It was like it wasn't a well-known villain.
Ra's al Ghul?
Not at least not in the previous movies that we've seen and the big major ones, you know. So it threw me off a little, but then after watching it a few times, I realized how good it is and how that type of dark comic book movie works. It's not just dark for being dark. It's dark and it makes sense with the entire story and the way that they depict Gotham and shit.
Yeah, and The Dark Knight, I mean, it was very well written.
Yeah.
The storyline plot,
Oh,
everything,
dude,
very
yeah,
well written.
Yeah.
You know?
And then you have one of the best performances almost of all time, the second one with Heath Ledger.
Heath
so-
Ledger, and then Tom Hardy.
And Tom
followed
Hardy
up.
as Bane. Like, dude,
Yeah.
like those are fucking villains, dude.
At first, I wasn't a big fan of it. Took me to watch
while.
The Dark Knight Rises like 3 times.
Yeah. Before you're like, all right.
Because dude, sometimes he was hard to understand, Bane.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
and I
that's
laughed half the
kind
time.
of stupid, dude.
And some of the times he would be like, it would be a joke. His voice was a joke,
Mhm.
you know. So, but I ended up liking it. But the Joker will always be just
Yeah.
Heath Ledger's Joker was.
And then even they threw Two-Face in there too. The little mixed Harvey Dent
Yeah.
situation was so cool, and that was.
But
just-
again,
oh,
they brought that up, and it wasn't the biggest piece of the story.
it was very small up until the end.
But you, it meant a lot. That's the key. It's like he used it so strategically in bringing him out. He didn't make him a villain off the bat, you know, like not like it was Two-Face
Right.
from like Tommy Lee Jones
Yeah.
style. It's like it's a little bit more serious, and you're seeing some stuff, and then all of a sudden you're seeing that transformation. And as that
Yeah.
transformation is going, you're seeing the.
and that
fall
was
back.
the Joker's big thing. Like,
Exactly.
he wanted to get Dent.
Exactly. So it's just like there's so many things and just left and right, and so much information, but you can still follow it awesomely, and it's amazing. So
Yeah. I would be interested to see where they go with the newer Batman with Robert Pattinson, because
agreed.
there's talks of that dude playing Joker, who was the Joker at the end of the first one.
Yeah.
But they may have scrapped that because that was
I feel like
piss poor, I thought. And also, you know, we talked about Batman Forever. They haven't done Mr. Freeze since Schwarzenegger.
Yeah.
So hey,
Or
man.
Ivy.
Yeah, or Poison Ivy. True.
Uma Thurman. Dude, that wasn't
Uma
look
Thurman
like
did-
that
did
was an all-star cast.
Yeah, it really was, dude.
It was unreal.
Oh. Brian Barnaby.
Brian.
Oh my God. He says, yo, what's up, fellas? Brian's got to be at least 6 beers deep right now. And then before it says, hi, Mike and chat. Yesterday, I think on the sports board, he said, hi, Tony and crew. So he's
Yeah.
not mentioning Brian's names.
Oh boy.
And he goes, and then Brian says, I see Berfraud is back.
Oh boy.
The Joker looks like a rat. He did look at Barry Cogan or whatever. He's actually in Banshees of Inisherin. That dude. That's the same dude.
Banshees of Inisherin.
Banshees of Inisherin. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, yeah, there was a kind of a poor, and honestly, it even sounds like what I read up on, there was more scenes with him in it as the Joker.
Oh yeah,
but
and
they cut
it out.
They cut it out, and they even cut that scene shorter too, because they probably realized, are we even gonna go with this
do
guy?
we really want to? Do we really
we
want
gotta
to? We need to show
commit
the
to this
Joker,
now,
I
dude.
guess.
Yeah.
Like just shoot the silhouette of him,
Yeah.
or like I don't know. Again, another character that like it was Jim Carrey.
Yeah.
And his psychoticness worked because of the fact that it was a superhero style movie.
Yeah.
Fun, jokey, gimmicky. Dude, I love like his little dances and his little you know, like all his physical stuff, his cane that he had.
Yeah.
Like
They should have went. They should have went more old school Riddler, the suit with the hat and
Yeah.
the cane.
Yeah.
Okay, like that's really
you can
what it
make
should have
it.
been.
You can make that dark
You
and awesome because
can,
that was how
dude.
they did it.
Yeah.
It was like always all black around him in the comics, and then he had that green hat with the thing. And
Yeah,
it was like a
dude.
round top hat.
Yeah,
and
his
it was-
bowler hat.
Bowler hat, thank you. But like it was distinct. It's like you knew that the dude that any guy that was dressed in question marks, like you knew it was the Riddler.
Yeah, obviously.
And it's I don't know. Just
I know so many questions for DC, and again, Batman is super tough just because it's been done so many times. It's
Absolutely.
been done well so many times.
Yep.
It's been, you know, I think that the projects. I mean, you think of Christopher Nolan, you know,
Yeah.
Tim Burton. These people who directed these movies are, you know,
Not even
obviously
the
top-notch
directors,
directors.
the
And then,
actors.
yeah, George Clooney, Val Kilmer, Michael Keaton,
Val Kilmer,
dude,
Michael
Christian
Keaton,
Bale,
like you forget
unbelievable. Yeah,
how
yeah.
good these guys
Mhm.
were. And so like, you know, it is tough to come in. You're coming into it's like being James Bond. Like
Uh-huh.
you can't suck. You really just can't
yeah,
suck.
you can't suck.
You can't fuck this up.
That's great
It's-
advice for whoever's gonna be the next Batman or James Bond.
Yeah, just like seriously, like
can't
take it
suck, dude.
seriously
Yeah.
because it's not. It's like Star Wars too. You see
Yeah.
how bad the backlash from Star Wars was
I
when
know,
like
a
they
lot.
came,
The
like
newest trilogy.
you're
Yeah.
changing shit on people and
Yeah.
it's not gonna go well.
I know.
But man, let me tell you, that was a good first choice.
I know, my gosh, dude. I mean, dude, that's a very hot topic,
That's
dude.
why I
Batman,
brought
you know,
it up.
it's
I thought if
huge,
we get
huge.
into it real quick, it'll take us some
Yeah,
down some
a good
paths.
chunk of time, dude. Yeah, yes, dude.
Yeah.
Yes, dude. It gives me agita.
Agita.
All right, well, are you done with Batman? Is that you?
I'm good, yeah.
So this was one of your underwhelming movies of the year?
I think so. Yeah,
Underwhelming.
it'll probably be one of the most underwhelming.
Okay, dude. Well, we got some more comments to get to. There's a
Let's
fight
get 'em.
going on in the
Oh.
comments, dude.
World Star.
Right. But first started off, says Brian, that joke gave me Donaldson bat flip, no home run vibes.
Wow. Okay, I don't know. what
Yeah,
that
yeah, I know
means.
you don't. Michael says, wow, prefer. I'm with Barnes. Include me in the chat. Oh, dude. Brian, ha 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 ha. Michael, my man, knows what's good. Batman, though? Why? He said. Because it's a good story, Brian. And then Before says, wow, Michael, stop embarrassing yourself. You're better than that.
Embarrassing
And
yourself.
Brian claps back. We would say you're better than that, but you're not a real person.
It's just a figment of Downtime TV's imagination.
That'd be pretty crazy.
Yeah.
But I guess let's start out with one of
Give me something good then. Or are you gonna go with the bad too? Ooh. Because this was technically good and bad. It was you
Good
you,
for me,
you
bad
liked
from
it,
you.
bad for me. I bring the controversy.
Well, I guess I'll stick around with DC, I guess. Why not? So next movie we just talk about is Black Adam.
Oh,
and you saw this,
I
correct?
did.
Okay.
I did.
So now this movie, for me, honestly, it was better than expected.
Yeah.
Was this movie for me?
Yeah, I know
Better
you
than
probably
expected.
didn't go in expecting much because
No,
of
because of
you
The
know
Rock.
who.
Yes. And also, Black Adam, where we go from Batman, who's been done a million times. Black Adam has never seen the screen yet.
Yeah.
So we kind of hit this comic book character. I would say, honestly, for me, a character who's not all too familiar in general
At
to
all.
me.
Yeah, I had never heard him.
So
Heard of him. sorry.
I'm aware, obviously,
Never heard
from Shazam that Black
Yeah.
Adam was like kind of like
Yeah, but I had never even heard of Shazam either before
Really?
it came out. Yeah. For some,
Mm.
I completely skipped over these two guys in
Right.
my comic book journey.
But Black Adam, played by The Rock, a lot of hype up leading into this movie. The Rock, I wanted to play this role for 15 years. And I really wasn't sure what to expect. Again, no expectations going into this movie. I would say maybe a little bit of a low expectation because of The Rock. I'm not sure how he's going to do.
And DC in general sometimes.
Exactly, DC in general. But I think they totally killed it. A lot of things, three main things really, kind of showed me that they killed it. One was just the dominant violence,
Yeah.
off the rip, basically.
Yeah.
Obviously, this movie coming into theaters almost got a rated R rating, but they removed some shit that made it PG-13. And, the violence because of that PG-13 rating, not a lot of blood, but people getting vaporized, people getting smashed by cars, missiles blown up, thrown halfway across the world, basically, people.
Again, I'm with. I don't think you need blood. I think that
No.
actually helps it because of the fact, again, superheroes. You're
Yeah.
like a superhero should be tossing someone
Right.
halfway
Yeah,
across the
totally,
world.
dude. And, so Black Adam almost kind of became like this anti-hero to start off. Another thing that was good for me was honestly the acting. Pierce Bronson was great.
Amazing.
I didn't know, first of all, Pierce Bronson's character too.
No idea.
Something I really, no one I really knew of.
Yep.
I forget his name.
I forget it too.
Fuck, dude.
It
but
is.
it's
He threw me off. I didn't even know he was in it. I'm not gonna lie. I don't even think
I knew
realized.
he was. I saw he was credited.
Yeah.
Dr. Fate.
Dr. Fate. Yeah.
I saw he was credited, but I didn't think anything of it. Really, I thought maybe a small role, a CIA guy or something.
No,
But he played a huge part in it, and I could not. The entire time, his performance was so good. I could not tell if Dr. Fate was a good guy or a bad guy. To be honest, I thought he was in double cross.
That
secret agents thing.
I think that's part of that character. It's like,
Yeah.
I don't even think he knows. Like
I don't even
he
think so.
knows what's gonna happen, but I don't think I think that made it. And now this guy too.
Aldous Hodge for
yeah.
Hawkman.
I love that actor.
Yeah, Hawkman
he
was
was
dope.
in not even Hawkman. I like him in Leverage.
Oh,
You
I
ever
never
watched
saw
the
that.
show Leverage?
No.
he's the computer geek in it, but he's awesome, and that's what I liked him in this too. I think he did a good job. A little whiny, but I think he did.
He was a little whiny, but he was the leader of the what do they call? They weren't called the Justice League back then.
Yeah, it's like an alliance or something, right? Something alliance, no, maybe.
It doesn't say right here. Whatever, we'll come back to it.
Yeah.
Wow, Rotten Tomatoes 39%, by the way.
Yeah.
But so acting was great. Yeah, we talked about Hawkman was good. Even the other superheroes, Cyclone and the stretchy dude, Atom Smasher.
Yeah, Atom Smasher.
Was great. And then Dwayne the Rock Johnson here as Black Adam. Obviously, he has the look, I will say. Jacked, he's bald, whatever. But I think one great way they managed him was to really limit, his dialogue, honestly.
Yeah.
And because of that, he just kind of has the stare and he just kind of, destroys people left and right.
Yeah.
And the storyline was cool. I thought it was really cool.
I think you said it best when I first got in here and told you that I had watched it. You just go, it's a good performance. Because he barely talked.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's that simple. Like, The Rock can pull off these weird little fun movies, maybe, but like, he's not a great actor. So the fact that they were just like, hey, stand here, look big, and smash faces. All right, you good? That good, done. He had a few little quips that were funny here and there.
There was
again
some...
because it was him serious as hell,
right?
Murdering somebody, being like,
Eat
Is
that.
that okay?
Yeah.
When he's trying to say the tagline and he forgets before he kills the guy. He's like, oh, and then he says it after that. Like that was pretty funny. And the kid, that kid was pretty good.
The kid was all right. I think sometimes these movies, for me, less than value when they have that
they
sappy.
They search for some extra piece to
like the town.
Yeah. Mainly because you have this guy, and it's like this guy's the bad guy, but he's a good guy.
Yeah.
We don't really sure like what the fuck his background is. So
Coral.
Isn't that because they were like freedom fighters too, something like that, right?
The town they were in?
The town, it was something they were.
Yeah, it was like a town that was like under occupation
from
I guess,
someone,
from some type of organization group.
Yeah, or just like terrorist type thing. Like
an organization.
Yeah, an
Group.
organization.
Yeah, I mean terrorists are
a terrorist organization.
Terrorist organization.
You're right.
There's still an
I'm sorry,
organization.
I like the organization part of it. Okay.
I mean, listen, dude. In any type of business, to be successful,
It is an organization.
you got to be organized.
Yeah, organization.
But anyway, so the Justice Society, by the way,
Justice Society,
they were dope. The Rock action great.
If you could replace The Rock, who would you replace him with?
I've been really hot on Batista recently. So I think
showing up
he
in
was,
so many
dude.
fun
He is
movies.
so fucking. He's a good actor.
Yeah,
he's a good actor.
Yeah. For a wrestler coming out, he actually tried. And
Yeah.
he's like because he also doesn't just take these random ass fucking just I'm the superhero
Yeah,
roles.
no, he doesn't.
He takes these ones where like he has to talk.
Yeah.
and he does talk, and you're like
he's in Guardians of the Galaxies, right? As
yeah, and
Drax
that
or
one's
whatever.
funny because
that was funny.
he does well
Yeah.
being dumb and straightforward. But like there was another one that I just watched. He
was in. I recently watched Glass Onion. He was in there.
was
very
he?
good.
Yeah, he just pops up in stuff.
And he was in that zombie movie.
Oh, that one I watched.
That was on Netflix.
Yeah, that one he was great at.
That one he was like the main character, like,
Yeah.
with the daughter and everything. It was a story to him, dude. It wasn't just an action movie.
It was good.
And he's in that new M. Night Shyamalan movie coming out
That's
too.
the one that I think I saw the trailer for.
Oh, we watched it here, I think.
Yeah, that's definitely the one.
He looks so good in it, dude.
Yeah, Batista's. I'm telling you, I think he took a calculated risk, and it paid off because I think
and he's after the Gears of War movie, dude.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's
he needs that shit.
Yep. That'll be fucking amazing to see him do that.
So that was really the only person I could think of
That you
off
can
my
think
head
of, yeah.
right now.
Nicolas Cage, no. Imagine if Nicolas Cage played Black Adam after he was supposed to play Superman, and now it's Superman versus Black Adam. Holy shit!
That would be sick, dude.
Yeah, because we don't have Harvey Cavill anymore. Period. Right?
No, Henry Cavill. It seems like no, dude.
It seems like no. With
A
all the-
horrific story. Again, just DC, I feel like just
fucking up,
fumbling
dude.
shit
Yeah.
because they stopped Black Adam too.
Don't say fumble. Just say they fucked it up.
They
'Cause
fumbled
have
it.
fucked up.
I like
the
fumbled,
DC
dude.
world.
But so I'm just looking at this director of Black Adam. Doesn't look like a name I recognize.
What else?
Jungle Cruise.
Again, with fucking
The
The Rock.
Orphan.
Or yeah, that shit.
Ooh, The Commuter.
Oh, The Commuter.
Oh, House of Wax. I've seen that.
Terrible
Interesting.
movie.
So no, not
House of Gold 2. Holy shit.
Gold 2, dude.
Yeah, dude. It's
Shitty soccer movie.
yes.
Yeah,
actually,
you
exactly
shit
what it is.
sandwich, dude.
Shit.
All right, so
sandwich.
you know, The Rock, whatever, dude. Black Adam, they canceled the sequel already. It's over. You thought, you know, Henry Cavill Superman came in at the end, nixed. But I thought they did. I mean, box office not too well, dude.
Yeah, I know.
I don't think it was a profitable movie.
There hasn't.
So I think that's why they axed it, which again, surprising because for me, you know, I was pleasantly surprised, honestly, about it.
Well, there's a lot going on in the chat right now. if you need
Yeah,
to-
there's a lot going
I
on in the
think
chat.
you need to read. some of this, 'cause I didn't
Okay.
read it. I'm a little scared.
Here we go. Prefer Brian, not person. Okay. Michael. Oh, prefer your word is your bond. You've lied multiple times about showing face and still hasn't.
Oh.
I'm scared because you and Brian are bigger than me and you want to fight me fair. And you won't fight me fair. Oh my God.
Oh man.
And then he goes, Black Adam is fun, but with James Gunn canceling future movies, then who cares anymore? That's a good point.
That's a very true statement.
Black Adam was too busy building a sequel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is
I-
what
I
The
think-
Rock does. Someone brought this up. I think online I found it, and it was like The Rock just kills franchises. I think we talked about this the other day, right?
Yeah.
Was it you and me?
I don't think so.
I was talking about it with someone. It might have been my brother. But like The Rock literally just Fast and the Furious fucking
Yeah.
ruined
That was dead before he got there.
Still, he added the worst. Like I'll buy 1 through like 6. Probably 1 through
I
7.
won't even, dude.
If I was gonna buy him, but anything else, like he just what was the other one that he was? Oh, The Mummy.
The Mummy. He was in The Mummy?
Yeah. Scorpion King took
Oh,
over.
yeah,
Brendan
yeah.
Fraser brought him in. There's controversy around that too.
That wasn't his fault either, though. It
Dude.
was The Rock's fault. Look at him. Did
Yeah.
you see him? There was a
Well,
CGI.
yeah, I
It
know,
was bad.
but they say he kind of like took over, and then fucking that's why Ben Stiller didn't do the last one, the Scorpion King.
Brendan
and they
Fraser?
moved up. Yeah, sorry, what did I say?
Ben Stiller.
Ben Stiller. Imagine if Ben Stiller did it.
Be
I
I prefer him as the Scorpion King,
As the
honestly.
Scorpion King. Yeah, I
that'd
would
be
think
sick, dude.
Yeah, and then what was the last one? G.I. Joe.
Oh yeah,
The first G.I. Joe,
yeah.
sick. Second one when he showed
Yeah.
up, sucked.
Wow, it sucks, dude. He's not a good actor, and he's overplayed.
Yeah,
he ruined the Super Bowl last year for me.
Why?
He came out to give up like a hype speech.
Oh god.
in-
Yeah,
on
that's the thing.
50-yard
It's
line.
oversaturated now.
Like,
This is-
what are you doing, dude?
Yeah.
Like, what are you? You have to come out here and tell me it's a Super Bowl for me to get excited for the Super Bowl?
Yeah.
Fuck off.
I'm already excited.
Black Adam replacement should be Trevante Rhodes.
Trevante
Who
Rhodes.
is that?
I don't know.
American actor.
American actor. I can see that.
Oh, just the dude in. Oh, he's Mike Tyson.
Yeah, Moonlight. He was in Moonlight.
I
That's
never
it.
saw The Predator.
Moonlight won Best Picture.
Yeah, Moonlight. I do. Moonlight.
12 Strong.
Yeah.
Bird Box.
Bird Box kind of sucked.
That was the blind thing or the covering your eyes.
Yeah,
thing
Sandra
with,
Bullock,
Sandra
dude.
Bullock.
Not cool.
And everyone hyped up, and then
Yeah, I guess I'd have
watched it,
to. I'd have
and
to
then,
see some more of his movies here before, but
I do want to see Mike. I want to see how he does with that.
Yeah, me too, honestly. Because I mean, obviously Mike Tyson, dude.
Mikey
Let's
boy,
go,
Mikey
dude.
Tice.
Mikey Tice, dude.
Tice.
He can play Black Adam. But nonetheless, that's my
Imagine
take
Mike Tyson playing Black Adam.
for Black Adam. A definitely, surprisingly good action movie for me this year. Like
Yeah.
surprisingly, like I thought it was gonna be bad, and it wasn't bad.
Yeah.
Pierce
Alright.
Bronson.
Pierce Brosnan.
That's why it wasn't bad.
All right. Well, you know what? I'm going to continue with the action on this one. We're gonna jump to Bullet Train.
Let's go.
Bullet Train surprised me. First off, just the casting was great in this movie. Now I know people kind of didn't like it because it was a little too jokey and whatsoever, but that's why I loved it. It was an action movie.
I loved it too.
And I love the fact that Brad Pitt, next to Ocean's 11's character, like this is one of the best characters.
Really?
Dude, he's just like this amazing assassin who just is going through some shit. And he still has to he's going to therapy. It's like a Tony Soprano type thing if it was for a hitman.
Oh yeah.
And it's brilliant. And Bad Bunny's in it.
You love Bad Bunny.
Dude, we all love Bad Bunny. He represents some good stuff for the island people. But it's like like his character isn't something crazy, and yet I cracked up laughing the entire time. Brad Pitt looking at him like, "What? Who are you?" And it's just this crazy movie where there's fucking like 10 different stories happening on a train. You know, you're for some way somehow everyone gets murdered on the train, but like no other passengers realize what's going on. Literally, like death everywhere, blood everywhere, and no one knows. I think there's like whole cabins of like kids and families and first class, and they're just killing and killing and killing everywhere. And it's like aggressive, like bloodshed and like crazy stabbings and shootings and like kung fu action over tables and bars and all of it inside of the train. Just I thought it was gonna suck.
Really?
I didn't know what to expect, really. I was like, oh, another movie like this, kind of like truthfully at first I thought it was gonna be fully subtitled. I thought it was gonna be a actual
it's a remake.
Yeah. So I thought they were gonna keep true to that. Because that one was done how long ago? The original one, but it was a
80s or 70s or something. It was a Japanese film. Like
Japanese film, but it was like So I thought it was going to be more like that, but it pleasantly surprised. And the look, it had a lot of vibrant colors, a lot of like neonish type. It was a great color palette to see. Metallic and like everything was shiny and bright, and just it worked. And I think it's one of the better ones of the year for me, at least one of the action ones. Again, because it wasn't too serious and because it wasn't too cheesy.
And the action was great.
The action was fun.
And the acting was great, dude.
Yeah.
Good, big cast.
The two guys, the
brothers?
The brothers, Lime and
whatever else.
Or Lemon and whatever. Like those two guys, I have no idea who they are. And they were great together. Just like bouncing off back and forth. Like it looked effortless. That's what this movie felt like. It looked effortless to have them act together. But yeah.
Great movie.
What do you think? You liked it?
Yeah, I thought it was
entertaining.
Very, to say the least, entertaining. I thought Brad Pitt, obviously, he's someone who absolutely, kills his roles typically. So he did a great job. Like you mentioned, the brothers were good characters. The girl with the backpack,
The little girl, yeah.
And even the assassin chick who had the snake venom.
Yeah,
she was cool
that
too.
girl, I forget where she's from too.
I think Deadpool. I think she's Deadpool too.
She's the Deadpool girl, Domino.
Domino, yeah, she's Domino, yeah.
So
I think.
there are a lot of big names, but like still not the big names.
Right, and Brad Pitt was the biggest.
Yeah,
basically.
Brad Pitt, and technically, well, I'll bring this up after.
Ryan Reynolds.
No, I'll tell you after.
Who's the guy at the end? It wasn't Timothy Oliphant. It was Michael Shannon was the guy in the end when the train stops.
Oh,
and they're all fighting at the end. Michael
no,
Shannon.
I'm talking about something else. Don't worry, keep on going.
Okay,
your thoughts.
So yeah, Channing Tatum was in it for a hot quick
Tatum was
second. Yeah,
hysterical.
but first as cameos in Bullet Train, best cameos of 2022. Channing Tatum, right?
Channing
Ryan
Tatum's
Reynolds
killed me.
Yeah, it really
Killed
did.
me.
He just kept saying funny lines. Basically, dude. That was the only reason why he was there.
Exactly. He was literally. It was almost like I felt like he was just there on set one day and was just like, "Hey, you want me to just sit down and respond to me?"
Yeah, it's like, hey, I was down the street and I noticed that the Bullet Train was filming. You guys want me to just say some stuff?
Hey, Brad, you want me to just be one of the guys?
Right?
It's like, do me a favor.
You mind if I
Is
sit
this
down?
where the what is it? Is this where the butt stuff happens?
Yeah.
What do you mean, like butt stuff? Dude,
So
like
funny.
2 lines that just
Yeah.
killed me, and and it works so well because of the pacing of this movie. Everything's in this train, so like you just see him walking, then he just stops,
Mm-hmm.
and then you're like all the hecticness and all the crazy. You like tend to forget what other storylines are going because
Right.
every single scene in that you're like, so enthralled. in it.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
you're like, yeah, and then all of a sudden something happens. You're like, holy crap, I forgot about that.
I know. All of a sudden, guys' heads are getting cut off,
Just- yeah.
throats are being slit. And
Exactly.
You're
You're
like,
like, what is going on?
Yeah, it was a
There's
great movie.
There's a fucking snake on the loose.
Yeah,
like, dude, it's
dude.
like
And I feel like, it was like a movie that wasn't well received.
yeah, no,
I thought.
not at all. And I think
What
if
the
they-
hell is wrong with people?
Yeah, it's they didn't want the fun, crazy action.
You don't want to have fun. You
ridiculousness.
don't want to
Yeah.
have fun.
You don't want to have fun.
Yeah, I
Get
think
the fuck
people were
outta here.
complaining that it was too violent.
Yeah,
Even like the cuts or the idea of the whole movie. The idea was, I mean, it was different. I know it was a remake, but I never saw the original, so it was
The
new to
deal is
me.
great because the
you know?
main storyline kind of gets lost,
Lost in
until
the
the
sauce,
end.
dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, and then you're waiting. You're like, oh, and then something else. And it
Yeah,
just keeps
bud.
on building, which is what I
Mhm.
like because there is no point in that movie where you can like sit down and like just
Yeah.
rest.
No.
You are on your toes, just kind of like
Yeah,
watching
dude.
to see what's happening next, what's going on.
Gosh, yeah.
And again, it's on a train, so that's moving. So like you're always feeling movement in this movie,
Mhm.
and it shows.
Yeah.
So
Man, I love building.
I love building movement. But I was gonna say the funniest
Slingshot!
thing. Slingshot.
The funniest thing? Ryan Reynolds?
What's her name? No, not Ryan Reynolds. Oh my God, Miss Congeniality, Sandra Bullock.
Yeah,
we were
Sandra
just
Bullock.
talking about-
Oh,
She's
yeah.
the voice on the phone.
That's right.
So it was funny because I had watched that other movie, Lost City, first,
Uh-huh.
and then I realized that she had done him that favor,
Right.
and now she was doing him the favor.
yeah.
like, and I love it, and Channing Tatum too. It was like they
The three of
actually
them
are
went
really
together.
good friends apparently, and they do a lot of work. But it was like, yeah, I think she did that one for free. He did this one for free. Like I love that because it shows that there's just like, there's goodness in Hollywood. Like there's friends making movies, even though like Brad Pitt is Brad fucking Pitt and Sandra Bullock is Sandra fucking Bullock. Like I feel like it brings them down to our level a little
Is
bit.
Channing Tatum? Channing
And
fucking Tatum.
Channing fucking Tatum. I love Channing Tatum. I think that dude is fucking hysterical.
He is funny.
He is so funny in everything he does.
Yeah, I don't know. I lost a lot of respect for him.
Which one? For what?
Step Up, I think. Is that what he did? Did
Oh,
he
the
Step Up?
dancing
The dancing
one,
one when he
That
was
one of
super
his
young.
First ones.
I know.
He was a good dancer too.
So he came out.
and he
pretty-
married that girl.
Yeah.
Him and that girl were married for a while.
Not anymore.
No, I think they separated.
That's too bad, dude.
Yeah.
But yeah, I didn't like Step Up. It was kind of lame, dude.
Did you like Magic Mike?
I never saw it. I would, but I mean,
Yeah, I just haven't seen it.
do you want to watch it with me?
I want to watch the second one now.
XXXL.
No, not sorry.
the
that's
newest one they're
the
making, yeah.
newest one. Yeah, I
Yeah.
forgot that they made two.
They made it Magic Mike XL.
XL, yeah. XXL me.
XXL me.
But
So yeah, I guess we'll see that.
See how that goes.
Got comment from Prefer, by the way.
We got
Hollywood doesn't know how to market their films. I Google search Korea and now I get bombarded with Korea videos and news and articles. I will say sometimes, like, I mean, well, if I Google Bullet Train, Bullet Train comes up 54% Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah, fuck Rotten Tomatoes.
Honestly, they don't know what the hell they're talking about over there. And Prefer, I mean, I think Hollywood does a decent job in promoting movies. I mean,
It's tough now.
trailers are out there. I mean,
It's
there's
tough because,
ads on
dude, you can't-
socials.
Yeah,
and-
but you can't spend that much money anymore compared to what you used to. You're not doing big ass campaigns anymore because no one's seeing the stuff the same way that they used to. Like
Very true.
commercials and trailers used to be like the fucking big thing. Like you didn't just go to YouTube. You had to go and fucking see it in front of the screen, in the theater and see this shit. So they paid more money to make them better. Now they just fucking slap a few pieces together like, oh, be streaming tomorrow. Here.
Yeah.
You
No,
know,
literally, here it is.
Yeah, here it is.
All of a sudden,
It's-
you open your Netflix and it's just there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Literally. And you're like, oh, okay. So I don't think the marketing is going to be the same because again, you're also you don't have to sell physical copies anymore. So you don't go to FYE and buy 2, get 1 free. Like you're not going to have that anymore. So I don't know. I think marketing is going downhill. I'm the Super Bowl. Yeah, that's fucking sick.
In India, their new movie promotions resemble the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
They were
Well,
that good.
India's taking shit to another level.
Yeah.
They're just out there. And it works, dude. I mean, like what we were just saying, or I don't know if we're gonna talk about it, but the RRR movie.
RRR.
I keep
mean,
on
again,
looking at all these
I
lists.
tried to watch it.
I keep on looking at all these lists of like top movies of 2000, and that one keeps on popping up. They must be doing something right.
I guess so, but I mean, think about it. Like none of the movies that we talked about are on the list.
None of the movies that I found on those lists were like I didn't even know that they came out. I didn't hear about them. I don't even know where to find them right now. Because most movies that are big and that are pretty good usually get at least a little bit of marketing done. Like these
Yeah,
movies,
nothing.
no fucking idea.
I know it's pretty crazy.
It's insane. It's insane.
All right, are you done with Bullet Train?
I'm done with Bullet Train, I think.
Yeah, me too.
All right, good.
Great movie.
Great movie. Great find.
So my next movie, another movie that wasn't well received. I just watched it. And I liked it.
Yep. This is again controversial.
Amsterdam.
Yeah.
Now this movie, I was actually did I have it up on 32% Rotten Tomatoes, 6.1 IMDb, 48% Metacritic.
Look at that fucking cast. Just those first 6 people that
Dude,
show
and
up.
that's not even like the best, dude.
Yeah.
Robert De Niro,
Oh.
bang. Mike Myers is in it as well, dude.
Dude, Chris Rock.
Zoe Saldana, Timothy Olyphant,
Man,
Michael
Michael
Shannon, dude. Chris Rock.
Jeez.
Sean Avery, he's your boy from Avatar.
He's your boy, your Avatar boy.
He's your boy, dude. Some I think there was some
Shimmer shimmer.
okay cameos in this one, if I remember. Maybe no.
Yeah. But Fur just said that Amsterdam is a true story.
Amsterdam, Buffer, take it easy.
Take it easy, Buffer. Take it easy. Take it easy.
Oh, sorry. This really happened in America. It's a true story.
Everything has happened in America.
Based on a true theory, they say. See, I think that there's honestly some backdoor bogusness going down with this movie.
Listen, I don't
as
like
to why,
backdoor bogusness.
you love the backdoor.
Yeah, I don't
bogus.
like the backside.
So as to why this movie wasn't really rated well, it was based on a true theory that during the 1930s it took place, like 33 is when the movie took place. That there was a conspiracy going on. To
Hollywood, right?
No, not in Hollywood. In government, American government, to basically create a fascist America.
Oh, right,
and
right.
to appoint a dictator.
Yep.
Which was it's a theory, that people thought were in place to happen. Obviously, didn't happen because of whatever. But this movie kind of tackles that theory a little bit. It's almost like what movie am I thinking of? It was a kind of a true story, but it's happened like in true.
I mean, most things that are in movies that are based on a true story are just
Basically, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Think about that.
Yeah, exactly. It's
like
what
that
could have
time
happened,
period
yeah.
happened really, but none of that stuff, for the most part,
part
really happened.
Well, I
right?
mean, it's roughly based. I mean, everyone was scared of the Soviets coming in. They're becoming a dictatorship and everything.
Right, but I'm saying like
Yeah.
Christian Bale's character, Margot Robbie's character aren't real people.
Yeah.
But the world they live in was real.
Yeah,
obviously.
exactly,
It's
yeah.
1930s New York.
Yeah.
And the plot line is somewhat based on, true events.
Yeah, exactly.
So basically, Christian Bale plays a doctor in the 1930s.
The doctor.
Who's kind of shunned upon because it's the 1930s and medicine isn't great, so he's doing all like the crazy shit.
Yeah.
Like trying this out, trying these drugs on people, trying to get new forms of medication and surgery and whatnot. So he, which was like a little annoying at first. It starts out in 1933, and he meets his buddy who is it played by? John David Washington plays Harold Woodman. And they're helping out this woman played by Taylor Swift. Her father passed away, and her father was their general during World War One.
Okay.
And him being a doctor, Christian Bale, his friend Harold is a lawyer. They're gonna do the autopsy because she thinks there was some foul play in how he died because he was perfectly healthy. He was over in Europe, came back, he was dead.
Yeah.
So obviously spoilers, by the way, here.
So many.
But this is just the very beginning. This is the first 5 minutes of the movie, so don't worry. But spoilers from here on now. So they, autopsy, kind of weird. There was some weird shit in his stomach. They think he was poisoned. They're talking to Taylor Swift. She's acting all weird now. She's like, oh, never mind. I don't want to do it. Something's bad. The powers that be. All of a sudden, bang, she gets pushed over into a car, run over, killed.
She'll read it.
And they get blamed for the murder, dude. The guy who pushes them is played by Timothy Oliphant, pushes her, and then he blames them too. And so they get blamed for this murder, and now they're trying to clear their name. It's basically the plot line. Of the movie. But then after Taylor Swift dies, first 10 minutes, they go, it's the classic like, freeze frame. Oh, well, in order to know how we got here, we have to go back in time. So